That was an acknowledgement, but not an apology.
Where it's like, it's always two dumb together, like, right.
Yeah.
I feel like that was Chloe. Tweet it, sister. That shit backfired. All right, the election. We got a new president coming in 2025. Cause y'all know Chloe. I know. Cause I feel like never mind. I feel like I done dated a bitch like who like Chloe and Halle. Like I and her sister. Yeah, girl. Yeah.
No, like I ain't gonna lie. Girls like women when they come to giving advice, like they encourage the crash out behavior, like for sure.
And then once it's like, it's okay.
Yeah, like it's very rare that you gonna have a home like a girl like your girl gonna have homegirls who gonna hold her accountable.
Yeah.
Like yeah, they gonna encourage that crash out shit. I ain't gonna lie, I dated a woman like I used to catch her just lying just to get her friends like lying about situations that never happened between me and her. Yeah. Just so like when some shit do happen, her friends be on her side so they got something to pull from.
Like you, just lying.
Like lying about dumb shit. Like oh girl, this nigga at the bonefish and brought me back McDonald's. Yeah. Like just lying. I seen that shit like why would you say that?
My cup. Boy, I'm off that liquor.
What it is, what it ain't. It's your boy Low Key B.
And it's your main man K3.
And this is
Paid N Bazed.
Where we get money and wash out. I can't say that.
Not in the first 2
minutes.
There we go. Yeah. That's amp job.
Look, that's how you know we on. I'm on the better thing.
Doing things that's gonna
because I remember I didn't know that until like I watched REOP Amping the Pod, and he was like telling them niggas like stop cursing.
Yeah, nah, niggas be in that bit. Stop. Oh damn.
Oh my.
Yeah. Just time stamp that one.
I got y'all handle, bro. Just go ahead and get y'all blank off. Y'all good, man.
This man.
My bad, I
this
forgot.
man.
That was an accident. Truly. That was truly an accident.
That's coming out of your portion.
And speaking of that word, like I'm starting to realize how much really like how much a fellow really says that word.
Like he really said more than me, but I caught flat. They was on Instagram.
No, I'm talking about just in my day-to-day life. Like I've been like, you know what I'm saying?
They was in the comments.
I've been getting checked about it and stuff
calling
like that.
me ignorant. That's ignorant.
It's ignorant. Ignoramus.
Because I said the B word. I'm sorry, ladies. I only call what Drake, but when Drake said it, y'all, that's what I don't get. Like y'all gonna shake y'all ass to it. Drake could say, everybody could say.
Just more misogyny.
I guess niggas ain't got enough money yet for us to.
I don't co-sign that.
No, I'm just saying. Because when I say it, I'm ignorant.
All right, bro.
But the same women who comment, let Drake be like, hey, get your.
Why you fucking up my apology, bro? I wasn't even going. We weren't even gonna mention it. I was just gonna get that in there. Like, she a woman though. It's like with like the F word and gay people, bro. You got to get permission from them, and you can only do it around them type shit. I think
it depends on the type of woman too. Man, it's like context. Like I don't be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nah,
I don't feel like we do that.
No, we don't. We don't say it. We don't say it to women. But if we say it all the time and referring to women by ourselves, what that say about us though?
Man, fuck them hoes. I'm playing, y'all. Let me.
We playing. We working on our stand up.
Yeah, for real.
Looking at.
No, I really like. That's funny you said that. I always be like when we blow, like that's something I want to do. Stand up. If I bomb, I never do it again. But if I'm good at it, I think I got some good jokes. I think I got some good material.
I want to be there when you do.
Yeah. No.
Either way, it's gonna be good for the pod. Either way,
I could just go to the comedy zone. They don't be that good in there.
I'll try it out, bro. You gotta start somewhere.
It's a mixed crowd.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta know how to work those mixed crowds. Cause see, if you just go into a generally black crowd, you gotta know how to.
You gotta start humping the stool.
Yeah. All type of pull out. You gotta act like a woman a little bit. You know, like
Tyson.
Might gotta throw on a wig or something. But you know, black people like ignorant shit. But white people, you gotta get dark.
Yeah, you gotta get real dark. That's yeah. I think you would do better with the right crowd.
Yeah, me too. That's my type of comedy. I love like.
And you a coon a little bit too. See, stand up.
It's
set up, punchline.
No, I don't be cooning, but like I'm not just going along with nigga shit just because.
Just because.
It's like, yeah. Like,
nigga was rooting for Jake Paul.
Well,
look at that. Nah, let's get.
We gotta talk about
that.
Let's
get to the show.
Let's get to it. We've just come back from break. It's nice to see y'all, and a lot has happened.
See
a lot
who?
has changed. See the people, the audience.
Nigga that forgot how to do it. What we doing?
I see dead people.
Nigga that bit.
So
it's been a long.
Outside. Sound like Chainsaw Massacre out there.
Nah, nigga just getting a dent out of an 06 Chevy.
No, for real. That's what's going on. But let's get into it. So I want to start with saying like the tongue is powerful, and I keep telling y'all this. Why? I'm so sorry, brother. Like, before we left, anybody who's seen the episode before we left, I was joking like, oh, we going on break. He finna get knee surgery.
Get height surgery.
Why this nigga really had to get surgery?
Yeah, I almost checked out.
He almost checked out on me, y'all.
I almost died. Like, see, what happened is, bro, first of all, that's why I look a little skinny. I lost some weight. I ain't sick, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Not no more.
yeah. But I ain't got no, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no Gucci shit going on, you know what I mean? I ain't.
Oh, Gucci.
Yeah. I just don't feel comfortable calling niggas like last name being third leg. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I already said it.
yeah, but
we're gonna call him Gucci Hurt Leg.
And that nigga ain't goo wop either. So.
Yeah.
Where did he get that name from?
Yeah. But anyways, though, like, yeah, bro, like, so I thought don't say it. I thought I had food poisoning or whatever. So I never had that shit before. So I looked up online and it was like, 3 days. If it don't last for 3, like you just gotta let it pass. After 3 days, if you still got to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
But that's all I read though, cause I don't read like all the other shit, bro. I couldn't fucking move a muscle. I had nonstop pain in my abdomen for like the whole time. Mm-hmm. Like I caught it like a Thursday. I had when they got the freshest. It be your own fucking body hating on you. Yeah. This is the best cut shorty done gave me in like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I had just, bro, that same night, bro. so like I'm like thinking like, damn, I ain't ate today. Let me just eat, because my stomach was like bothering me just a little bit. I'm like, damn, I ain't ate. Let me eat. 2 hours later, my shit just on fire. You know what I'm saying? Like then, so I try to like, I try to go boo boo, can't boo boo. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, so I'm like, and it's like I feel it up here. I mean down here and up here. So I'm like, damn, either I gotta throw up or I gotta boo boo, bro. When I tell you, from Thursday, like from like let's say 11 p.m. to Friday, end of Friday, I threw up 17 times.
Yeah, I remember you texted me. I'm in there cooking with DJ. Yeah, text me. You was like, yeah, my bad. I get back to you. I threw up 16 times. So I'm working this shit. Something like 16 times.
Bro, I was throwing up every 2 hours, bro. Like that shit.
DJ was like, he need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I'm in that bit. Man, them wicked, but me wickeder. I thought shit was straight, so I'm like, okay, I'm throwing up. So then the next day, Saturday, I ain't throw up. I stopped throwing up or whatever. And then I'm like, okay, it's just my abdomen or whatever. But I still ain't boo-boo, so I'm thinking I'm just constipated or some shit. The dog, late Saturday night, the pain went away for like a couple hours. I done hopped on Twitter. I'm thinking shit straight. Dog, that shit came back with a vengeance. But Sunday night, I probably, no, not even Sunday night, probably like 3 hours I was straight on Saturday. Sunday or whatever, it get to like 3 p.m. I throw up again, I go straight to the hospital. Them niggas in that bed, yeah, we gonna have to get you a CAT scan. I'm in that bed. I'm like, okay, or whatever. Come back, ruptured appendix with first they thought it was a stone in my shit or whatever. But yeah, ruptured appendix with an abscess. So my shit had ruptured and that shit was infected and it was like finna start spreading. They said if I ain't come when I can, they was either gonna have to start cutting shit off or I would have just been out of here. Type shit. Nigga, that shit was that big. Me with one leg would be crazy.
Your torso?
Reverse Lieutenant Dan is crazy. But they were gonna have to probably cut a nigga leg or something. Like the nurses in that bit like, oh my God, how did you go 3 days? I said I thought I had food poisoning. I got a high pain tolerance, bro.
You would have been in here with one leg.
I wouldn't have been in here with one leg, bro. I would have been like, I probably would have just been like, fuck it.
No.
I'm not having one leg, bro.
We would just prop your shit up with a little nub, right?
My pants would have been balled up like the bread.
Wait,
and
is
shit.
it a nub only for the arm, or is this a nub? Can this be a nub?
Yeah, that's a nub too.
Yeah,
if they nub it though, but if it's up here, they gonna have to cut my shit off from the hip because the appendix right here.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you a question, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so let's say K3 got his leg. The leg did get cut off, bro. How soon do you ask a nigga when you ready to pod? Like, when is too soon?
When we coming back?
I would have gave him till December
to come back.
Yeah,
I would have been so fucking different, bro. If if my shit was cut off at the hip.
Wow.
That bro.
God still gave you a second chance on life.
You see
leg cut off from the hip is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. From the hip, bro. Mm-hmm. You ever had like GI Joes and shit, or like look just like action figures and you cut the hip off.
You know I love like TLC and shit. Like I done seen them shows where the people like they walk on their ass. Like they ain't got no legs.
But one leg though. But nah, cut my shit off at the hip like would have did something crazy to me, bro. Like I would have.
You feel like we wouldn't have been able to joke about that.
I mean,
eventually.
I think it would have made me. I think it would have made me super dark, bro. Like I would have turned into like a Batman villain, bro.
I think you would have got like a lot of sympathy pussy. That's crazy. Oh, I forgot. You in a different place.
Speaking of sympathy pussy, bro, I will say this. I will say this, though. I will say this, right?
This is a faithful black man.
Yeah, I'm faithful. I'm faithful to you know.
Yeah.
But
a lot of shit done changed, y'all.
hey, but listen though. Mm-hmm. Speaking of sympathy pussy, so being in the hospital, it shows that like mind you, I told you my cut was fresh as fuck. I had to get surgery. I was in there for 5-6 days. CNAs. It's so bad that bitches be choosing why you in the hospital, bro. Like I'm in the hospital or whatever, and it's like y'all like the CNAs started coming in like 2 at a time and shit, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all not supposed to be in here together. And then like shout out to my CNA, was very sweet what you did or whatever. But it's like,
what did she do?
So first of all, shout out to the staff at Baptist, man. Y'all really held a nigga down. Y'all took care of a nigga for real. I can't even lie. But so my CN like they wanted like I was on a liquid diet at first. Yeah. So they was like bringing me like broth and shit. And I'm like, yeah, y'all might as well. You might have told the CNA, you might as well tell them don't bring no more of that shit. I'm not eating that or whatever. So she was like, well, you know, I got some chicken noodle soup. You know what I'm saying? Usually I just like pour out the soup and then get a broth or whatever. So I'm like, oh, cool. You'll do that shit? Like, yeah. I'm like, oh, appreciate it. She come back and that being like a double styrofoam cup. So immediately I'm like, oh, this was her lunch. Like this wasn't like.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm like, oh, this wasn't like. I thought it was like one of them. I'm like, oh, okay. So now I'm kind of like, she bring it back or whatever. She got another lady with her, another CNA with her. They both young black women. They our age or whatever. And then the one that she brought with her, she just like so I peeped the play. Yeah. So then baby hand me that or whatever, double cup or whatever. And then she also come with but then she also got it like in a little bag, the little Luigi's Italian ice or whatever. Cause I had to, no, it's not raw. Well, it is raw, but I knew what that was because I had called before because they were supposed to bring me something and they didn't bring my shit. You know what I'm saying? So she know I like that shit. Okay. So she had it in a little bag with the silverware and shit. It's like, just let me know if you need anything else. And you know they write their little name on the board.
Women use pretty girl privilege all the time, bro. Use handsome man privilege. It's okay.
Yeah. But nah, it was like
I knew something was going on when I was there. This is the first day he could eat solid food. This bitch bring him chicken tenders. And
like, that's what I was finna get to. Like now, cause now it's like, okay, I appreciate that, but even though it's still with that, like when the first time you wrote your name in here, like it was other people in the room, so you like were trying to check the temp, and you wasn't as friendly. But now I'm just the only one in here. Now you wrote the smiley face next to your name. Now you like call me if you need anything. You keep checking in intervals and shit. But that's the other part, cause also the people who come check your menu or whatever, give you the food, they coming in. Or whatever, and it's like you said, you was there. The lady brought me, was like, oh, she asked me what I want to eat or whatever. I'm like, they give you a diet, bro. Like I'm on soft foods. Yeah. This lady brought me macaroni and cheese, fried chicken tenders, and like some. I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to be eating this shit, bro. Like I just had.
I was side-eyeing.
You know, like to the point. When after she brought it, I ended up not eating that shit. I ate like a little bit of it, but I'm like, I'm scared to eat this shit because mind you, bro, like this whole time I couldn't shit. Like so, it's like I'm trying to get out of here, so I got to shit to be able to get out of here, and that's not gonna help me, bro. But when it come down to, I'm like, it got to the point where I had to tell my nurse, like, hey, like. Tell them to stop trying to like give me shit, bro. Like I appreciate it and everything, but it's like y'all gonna keep me in here longer because I know it's like you know how black people is, bro. Yeah. Like, oh, he hungry, he need to eat. Like I need a smoothie or something. Like you brought me fried chicken.
Because I know they still had a thing in you, but you ain't have a shit bag, right?
No, I ain't have shit. I had like a drainage, like to make sure that my shit ain't leak out.
My uncle Lawrence had a shit bag. Y'all know I talk about him a lot.
Yeah.
My grandma used to be mad as fuck. He used to be leaving shit on the sink. Like, damn. I take it too far. He did. He got surgery though, but he got it. Eventually they'll take it out.
Yeah, and it's so funny because I think last episode is the episode we talked about the colonic shit or whatever you had to do, or the prostate exam. Yeah. So I want to apologize because we laughed at you, but I understand what you mean now because like I had the drain thing, so. The appendix over here, but they cut me here
on that side.
or whatever, and I had like a drain, which basically was like just to make it was like a tube going from all across, and then it's like a little suction, just to make sure like where they sewed me up at that it was leaking or whatever, bro. When they took that shit out, bro, it wasn't like they gave me no anesthesia or nothing. They just like she just pulled that bitch out, and I can feel it, bro, like going all across it, bro. I felt so violated, bro, like. Cause as men, we not used to having nothing inside of us. Pause.
Yeah.
But like that shit, bro. Like that shit.
Nah, that's crazy.
It's like on the way home, I was quiet.
Could have been worse. Could have been a catheter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's why I said like I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have made it.
Well, we're glad that you're still here with us, buddy.
I'm glad I'm here too. That shit was. I ain't gonna lie though. Like
it scared me a little bit.
All jokes aside, bro. Like you know me, bro. I be making sure everybody's straight. Like I ain't tell nobody how bad this shit really was or nothing, bro. Like, but like. In all actuality, bro, like them days that I spent in the hospital, because you never realize how important your core is and shit, bro. Like, so it's like I couldn't clear my throat, bro. That shit hurt. I couldn't do a lot of shit. I couldn't laugh. You know what I'm saying? That shit. I was in.
I went to see that nigga. He was like, "What's the name on Paid in Full?" He like, "I see different.
Yeah, my body different. I'm breathing different." But that's really how it was, though, bro. Like I'm talking about, like I was emotional in that bitch too, bro. Like especially because, like a lot of times you by yourself, and I had a lot of love. Like everybody came and see me. And that's another thing that kind of like affected me too, because I noticed that like I don't really come to people with my problems and shit, and it's like everybody was mad at me, like low key, like damn, why you ain't say, you know what I'm saying, like what it was or whatever.
And you know me, like I like to like of course I was checking on you, but I know me in those situations, like I like to give space too. So that's why I wasn't like over, like the first day I was supposed to come see you, like when you told me like nah, I'm like okay, like because some people don't know how to respect boundaries, because it's so much that goes along in that. As somebody who has went through health problems that I talked about before and been in the hospital and stuff, like sometimes you don't want to be bombarded. Sometimes you might woke up emotional as fuck that day, like damn, life came at you fast, and it's really an important topic, especially amongst black men. Like we gotta take care of our health, bro.
Facts.
Like I'm trying to start eating better now and shit, because I put on the pounds. Like that shit'll sneak up on you.
And that's especially with that shit like being random. It just like damn, some shit can happen. Because I'm asking the doctors like, what? They like it just happens. It's just random. And it's like
you was just like full of shit. You know what I'm saying,
bro? Being in that situation, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That shit made me like. It made me just think about a lot of shit, be appreciative of a lot of shit for real. Especially when it kind of like just the people around me and everything like that. And the reason why I had told you not to come, because that first, like it was that.
Oh, that nigga was high as a kite.
Yeah, it was the day I had surgery, bro.
I told him on the phone, he like, I was like.
Yeah, I was on anesthesia, bro. I sound like Lil Wayne and shit, like at his concert. But yeah, I'm talking about, because that first day, that's when everybody came to see me, and it's like, bro, I was out of it, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was completely out of it. Like I don't remember most of that shit. Like, but the next day when I woke up, I was like happy as hell. Like the next day or whatever after the surgery, because I'm like I can move again. I feel like, and then the next day I woke up, bro, I was like down there depressed, because I'm like, oh shit, like it's not over. Like now I gotta recover, because I couldn't walk for real. It take time. Like I couldn't sit up straight.
That's why I was glad I came to see you when I seen you, because it was like we got one-on-one time. You know what I'm saying? No
pause.
No Diddy, but
what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
People gotta understand with this positive, like. This is a bromance.
That's crazy.
This is.
I get what you saying.
Understand what I'm saying.
But why that word?
We gotta talk almost like it's a. Damn, I don't know how to say.
It's like, but it's a relationship.
Yeah.
Pause. That's a business relationship, but like, yeah.
No, we in a relationship. I'm just fucking with him. I'm fucking with him because I know he could be like, bro, what you on, bro? But no, like, so yeah, no, like, we got to really chop it up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and it brought a lot of light to things and stuff. And I can see the difference in you. I see you like tapping more into God.
Yeah, because I had just got back right. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that shit had me that shit had me. I cried a lot in the hospital and shit. I ain't no emotional nigga, that shit. But it's like I realized how much I had pent up and shit. Pause. I don't know why. I just paused that. But like, because you said that shit. Now I'm walking on eggshells. But
niggas waiting. They like, this shit.
He's like, now niggas want to bring up God. God doesn't condone that. I didn't even know Obama condoned shit like that. Obama, But yeah, bro, that shit really had a nigga like in the space where I'm like, fuck, bro, like. And right before all this shit happened, bro, that's how I know like God be on some real shit. Because God was sitting niggas down anyway. But before all this shit had happened, like. God had already sat a nigga down to a certain extent because we weren't doing the pod, so we was we was on a break and all that shit. So I had a lot of time on myself, and I kind of like realized a lot of shit that was going on, especially like when they come to God, like when they say the devil can't get to you, he make you busy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like that kind of got me back in my bag with God and everything like that. And then that happened, and then it had me just super emotional because it's like, damn,
and
nigga,
people don't know,
nigga never really leave you for real.
We already like was going through shit behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. You know, it kind of was like, I'm not going to say perfect timing, but it happened at a good time while I was on break. And just getting things together. Things have fortunately gotten better for us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And sometimes you just need something to snap you back into reality. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad we got past it. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're back to yourself.
I ain't going to lie though. I'm still like... Cause I lost mad weight and I ain't never been
skinny as fuck.
Yeah, I ain't never been little.
The other day we met up here, I was like, nigga, I'll throw you across the room.
Bro, when I went and got my shit removed, bro, like let's say before this shit happened, I was like, cause I had lost weight like right before everything happened, just from like stopping smoking and everything like that, and just eating, get my diet back right. I had lost weight or whatever, so I probably was around like 170. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Lost more.
Bro, last time I went to go get weighed, when they took my little drain bag out and shit, I was 148, bro.
Damn.
That shit. So like today, like trying to put on my fits and shit, like, cause there's a lot of my clothes don't fit the same, cause I'm trying to get my weight back. Bro, that shit had me so mad in the house. Like I had a rough day, bro. And then like even some of my drawers don't fit right. Like you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. When you lose weight, bro, like the waist, your pajamas, everything, nothing fits. Shit just be falling off. So, it's so crazy how people carry weight differently. Cause like, nigga, I like when I was skinny, like you, nigga, I was like 205. Yeah. Like
probably like I was looking at old clips and shit. Like the biggest I probably been this year was like 190 or whatever. But I always weigh more than people think. Cause I'm only 5'9". But at the same time, I always been solid.
Like, I don't think you look bad with weight. I think like when you're in the middle, it's good. I think I never really seen you big. Like
I didn't. Only time I was big was when like only time I got big was when my baby mom was pregnant and shit. Like I gained all the baby weight, but I wasn't even like my face was big, but my body wasn't big.
I feel like
though.
You'll be round.
Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying.
You ever seen that picture of like when they made the celebrities fat and Kanye and Kim?
Yeah.
I feel like you look like Kanye.
Nigga just like had a super dad bod, but that shit I lost that shit quick. I drop weight easy.
It's easy for men to lose weight.
Not without working out shit. All I do is just stress and start smoking and shit. I'll be straight.
Or if you fast or anything, it's easy. But yeah, man, we glad that you got your health back. So make sure y'all tap in and DM my boy and tell him, you know what I'm saying, y'all happy he made it out. He's still alive.
Yeah. And bro, I got a new number the same day. That shit, that same day I got sick. So a lot of people have been like, oh, you doing?
Thought you died.
I got a new number, bro. Like that's all that is. And like, reach out to me, and if you don't get it, it's because I don't need to have it really. Like I noticed I had a lot of tethers going on that I ain't really need to have or whatever. So like this was the perfect time to kind of release some of that shit or whatever. But yeah, man, shit, life is beautiful right now, bro.
Yeah, we back. As y'all can see, we got a new set.
Yeah, new little area.
New things popping and little things stopping. Ain't that how the song go?
No.
Oh.
Nah.
Big shit popping.
I told you this.
You butchered the fuck out of that.
And that's a classic. That's what I'm saying, bro. This nigga do good in a white crowd.
Big things popping, little things.
Little things stopping.
Okay, yeah. ball on these suckers, trying to lose and not house. Yeah, do it. Yeah, I know it, nigga. Fuck you, dog. I forgot it, bro. I've never been a big T.I. fan.
Whoa.
You don't like T.I.?
No, I like some of his music, but like when he was like cars and clothes. That's how long.
That's the first time I asked my mama if I was allowed to say nigga off that song.
I was never a big I'll
never forget that.
I was, and I want to talk about this one day. We don't gotta talk about it now. But like Ludacris.
Oh, you fuck with Ludacris?
I wanna have a do. We'll talk.
But what's the like? What you have?
I just want to, cause okay, you had seen this girl on Twitter was like, what did she say? She said Big Sean was our Ludacris, like.
That's fucking insane.
But flowers and shit. And I'm like, do you know how big Ludacris was in his prime?
And Big Sean don't need no flowers, bro. I hate when bitches be saying that. I think bitches. I think women like really like. I think women. See? I think women do really like Big Sean more than we do. But it's like, have y'all met a Big Sean like stan before?
Yes.
You have?
I was cool with him.
You was?
You know. Yeah.
See, that makes sense though.
Yeah.
But like, a Big Sean, like being a Big Sean fan is crazy to me. Like in a big way though, like in a real way, like a super fan.
I didn't know, like, I only know one person who was like a super fan.
Yeah, like when it comes to Big Sean, I think he make his best music with Jhené Aiko. Outside of that, it's kind of
I love
like,
2088.
But I will say though, like Big Sean verse on KO is a legendary verse. Yeah, that's a legendary verse.
I like 2 Chainz better, but
better than whatchamacallit that song? I mean, 2 Chainz was like still elite on that shit, but like KO was just like
he came on that bit. When I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
No, but I was just gonna ask, like, who do you feel like was bigger in their prime, Nelly or Ludacris?
I was a big Nelly fan, and I feel like Nelly crossed over to white people in a way that was like real big too.
I feel like that too.
I was a big Nelly fan though. I took the Sweatsuit album to school for show and tell 1 year. Cause I feel like it's a double album. Like it's sweat and then it's suit. You put them together, it's sweatsuit. You niggas not doing the science. Like
I think they was both like major though, but I kind of agree because Nelly crossed over with the country white dude and shit.
But you're a little older than us though. Like what you say?
If you think about it, Nelly run wasn't really that long.
It wasn't.
Yeah,
Ludacris run is longer.
It started around the same time.
And still had hits until the...
Yeah, Ludacris got way more hits.
Way more, for sure.
Way more number ones. But when Nelly first came out, like, bro, his run was just like, the nigga did the Super Bowl. He did all kind of shit,
He had niggas wearing shit under there.
Because, like, I remember a lot of that Nelly shit. Like, first of all, like, the Air Force One song was fucking insane.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Everywhere.
Like, as a nigga who played Pop Warner football, like, what does it take to be number one?
See, so in middle school, that's right when EI and all that country grammar.
Yeah.
By the time I got to high school, bro, you were corny if you listened to
that. Yeah, he was washed.
And by the time I got to high school, we was still listening to Ludacris.
Yeah, Luda was still big.
He dropped, I think my 9th grade year, he dropped Chicken and Beer.
Okay.
Like, he was still Ludacris, still
proper. My chick bad.
No. By the time when I was in high school, Luda still was on his run, but it was like a feature run.
I do feel like Nelly has more replay value.
Let's say heights, like at their heights. What you say? I don't know though, because it's like
I don't know about that because I feel like Ludacris got more albums. What Nelly just got like maybe like 1.5.
I'm just talking about because like that, not album wise, but like the song with Kelly, like no matter what
I do.
That's like white people love that song. Everybody love that song. And then there's one other song. It was only just a dream.
Yeah, just a dream.
Like those are crossover hits.
I ain't gonna lie. Nelly being in The Longest Yard went a long way for me too, because I love that movie or whatever. And he had a song at the end of that shit, If I Could Fly Away.
Do y'all feel like that would be a good versus, them two?
They did that already.
Oh, they did? Nelly and Ludacris?
Yeah, Ludacris smoked that.
Yeah, I think Ludacris was smoking.
Oh, yeah, I think Ludacris got a way longer and better catalog.
And Nelly kind of had, and like, let's look at their life now though. I'm gonna say Nelly won because Ludacris went back and got braids and the sideburns again, and went back to the arms.
Ludacris got bread from that Fast and the Furious shit.
He got bread just in general. Yeah, he got bread just in general. But it's like it seemed like Ludacris got some soul searching to do or something right now. Like it's getting a little weird. I don't know. Going back to the braids and the sideburns and the big arms and shit.
They both went back. He went back to his...
I'd rather go back to Ashanti than braids and double-edged sideburns. And Nelly just look happy and shit, cheesing all the time. Fuck you, Nelly. Happy as hell.
That nigga on drugs too.
Who, Nell?
No, I'm just throwing hate.
Yeah. Just talking about that nigga on drugs too.
No, I'm playing. But yeah, okay, that was just something that crossed my mind. Like, who? I think that's a good topic.
This is a good debate, but I'm going Ludacris. And then they did the verses, bro.
Yeah, musically, I
gotta watch the verses. I didn't know they must have did it during the pandemic.
Yeah, they did. It was like it was before they did it, because you remember at first they used to do it on IG. They did the Nelly and Ludacris on IG, and niggas were roasting Nelly because that nigga Nelly had some ass and Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I remember that shit. That shit was bad. I think musically though, I don't think it's even close. Like I think it's definitely like if you going off like success and shit, it's Ludacris by far. But if you going just off your personal taste though, for me it's gonna be Nelly.
Yeah, I'm kind of riding with Luda. Like I do stuff like Nelly had the bigger crossover hits, but as far as like for the culture, like Luda was a big impact. Like I remember as a kid watching this nigga with them big ass hands in the video and being like, damn, like get back.
You can't forget this, dog. I'm gonna be honest. I think Ludacris had the biggest crossover because you gotta remember Ludacris was on Justin Bieber Baby.
Oh
I
yeah,
and Ludacris was on the Fergie Glamorous.
I forgot about
Yeah, that's what I was saying. His feature run is just crazy.
That's my shit.
And Fast and the Furious let us alone. Like Fast and the Furious alone.
Glamorous, that's my shit.
Yeah, that's that shit.
I forgot about that. Okay.
Glamorous.
So yeah, if we talking because I was going on. Okay. Yeah,
just that country shit wasn't enough.
Yeah. Ludacris was in like Oscar-winning movies.
Yeah, he was in Crash.
Yeah, Crash, bro. That won Oscars, bro. And fuck Oprah.
That nigga was smart.
My bad, but I forget it's not my show, man. I'm sorry.
No, fuck Oprah.
I don't know.
I don't give a fuck.
I was just making sure, bro.
Black people don't bang with Oprah.
Right.
No, well, our generation don't really bang with Oprah.
Oprah don't give a fuck about black people.
Yeah, bro.
But
Oprah got the power to shut this shit down, though, bro. So
I will say one last thing. He was smart as hell for getting like riding that wave on the Fast and Furious tip, like. Cause that shit.
That was
it's cars, nigga.
Riding the wave on the Fast and Furious tip, nigga. That's battle rap levels of homophobia right there, bro.
I'm just saying that's when that bad got different. Like you see, Tyrese was crying when they wanted to keep him out of one.
Something's wrong with Tyrese, bro. He need to be Baker at it.
Yeah.
But let's get to the show, bro. Before we go too crazy, bro.
So, all right. So as y'all can see, new set. We're gonna have some more new things coming y'all way over the next few weeks. You know what I'm saying? We know y'all love solos. We're finna start giving y'all more solos. We're gonna be incorporating different things. And talk to us, bro. We love our pagers. DM us. Let us know what y'all like. What y'all want to see.
And when y'all follow us, jump in the DMs, bro. Send the money bags and the soap emoji so we can follow y'all. Bro.
No, send the money. Cash out, nigga. We got an official cash out. We finna put that shit in the bio. Send some bread, fuck nigga.
Niggas is baddies. All right, let's get to it.
All right, so we're gonna get into
what it is, what it ain't. We got it right
here.
here.
Put that small ass font. I told you I can't see.
Bro, you with them glasses just stylized?
Yeah, I got contacts. Okay. What it is? Let me tell you.
This nigga with technology is horrible, bro.
Thank you. I like this.
You gonna be the nigga that like when your kids when the grandkids show you how to like connect the Wi-Fi and shit. You gonna be that boy that wizard. That boy that bad, ain't it?
Nah, this nigga taught me this whole time. I thought I couldn't use Apple Pay for something. And this nigga taught me.
He thought he ain't had the option to choose his card on Apple Pay, bro. Like they can only let him use one card. Like he gonna have to take off all his cards and then put on. I'm like, no, bro, just go to the next step, bro, and it's gonna let you select.
Nigga showed me. I got off the phone.
God! Oh my gosh! Wow! I'm like, that shit bad, bro.
Yeah, nah. Okay.
Hey, y'all know the finesse. If y'all, hey man, this a amp tip, man.
What's that?
Hey, if y'all ever down bad, hey, you can add your PayPal to the Apple Pay.
Yeah.
And PayPal, they do bank accounts. So let's say you kind of fucked up right now. You can do the Apple Pay, and it'll take it out your bank account a couple of days later.
Yeah. All you need is $1 on there.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Let's say you fucked up. So let's say you owe somebody like $200 or something like that. You're like, damn, bro, I ain't gonna have the $200 till about a couple more days. You get Apple Pay and it connect your PayPal.
Yeah.
And it take it out your PayPal account, but it ain't gonna take it till like about
couple days,
3 or 4 business days.
I'm doing that later.
Where was you at earlier? walking around this bitch, running around like a chicken with his head cut off.
I say, you seen I was hungry as fuck, came back with a bag of Utz chips.
Listen.
True story.
When you going through the struggle, you learn the finesses. Like,
oh yeah, I know some methods.
One bank I found out, nigga, I could overdraft up to 200. Yeah, all right.
nigga, fuck up their whole relationship with the bank behind 200.
Fuck.
Oh God.
But okay, let's get into what it is, what it ain't. So for what it is, what it ain't. First, we're gonna start with. Let's get ready to rumble.
I hate this nigga, man.
Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, man. So it was fight night, Friday night. We finally got the infamous fight from the legend Mike Tyson versus up-and-comer Jake Paul. A lot of people was betting. A lot of people thought Mike was going to knock him out. A lot of people were saying Mike, he too old now. As you can see, it was a unanimous decision. Jake Paul won.
That shit was a curb stopping. That shit was tying the nigga to the post and whipping his back.
So a lot of people have been chastising Jake Paul for fighting Mike Tyson. Do you feel like that's what it is or what it ain't? Like, should he have not fought a 58-year-old man?
No, I don't think he should be chastised for that. It's Mike Tyson, bro. Like, first of all, like
Mike agreed to do it.
Yeah, and this is not real. It's not real boxing, bro. Like, they boxing for real, but this is like more entertainment boxing. Yeah. These are not niggas who rank. Jake Paul hasn't fought a boxer yet.
First of all, I knew this shit wasn't real boxing when I heard Rosie Perez. I like Rosie. I like some of the Rosie Perez movies. What the fuck does she know about boxing?
Nah, for real. When I seen her on there, I was like, this is just some New York shit. But I love Rosie Perez, and she's still bad.
The other nigga, I don't like how Mike's legs look. I don't like his legs.
Roy Jones was like,
see his legs.
Roy Jones was right though, because that's the same thing I was looking at. I was like, first of all, Mike skipped leg day the whole training camp.
Yeah, no.
And then it was like, once I seen the knee brace and the back brace on the walkout.
Fuck the fight, fuck everything else. I still want to know, why was Mike's ass out on national TV? What was that about? Why did I get on Twitter and see this nigga booty cheeked up on a Tuesday afternoon?
Don't say Mike Tyson was cheeked up, bro.
That's, you know where that reference come from.
I know, but the reference implies that his shit was fat, bro.
Yeah, that's the nigga. The nigga was talking about a nigga in the reference. I wasn't staring at his ass.
I done got closer to God, so my level of homophobia done went up a little bit. Bro.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
I done got back in touch with my Caribbean roots and all that,
so
bro.
So you trying to say God is homophobic?
Nah. all I'm saying
low key.
All I'm saying is,
if you read the Bible,
I don't think he's homophobic. God give everything the equal amount of.
What is homophobic? That mean like you hate, like.
Well, really, like, we use it wrong because phobia means fear. But yeah, it's more so like a hatred. It's not, God don't got a hatred towards anything.
It's just a sin.
Yeah, the only thing that God hates, in my opinion, is gluttony.
But I thought God hates sin.
Let's talk about Mike. Let's talk about Mike Tyson.
I'm gonna talk to him tonight. I'm gonna get back to y'all.
But God do hate gluttony though. Like greed is already like a sin, and God hate niggas overeating and just being fat for no reason. That He made that his own sin. So yeah, bro. So the 20-piece hot, bro.
Who the fuck are you?
Get a 10 next time.
Why you don't say that to me, bro? Like, what's
I'm
up?
just playing. I'm just saying.
God also hates tit for tat and vengeance. He only wants that to be his. Now, if you really read the Bible, God is a character. Like, if you really read the Bible, like, that nigga don't play for real. He a real stepper.
Anyways.
But, okay, yeah, let's get back to...
But Jake Paul said that the boxing gods, you see the segue? It was the boxing gods was going to deliver him this victory.
I don't play like that with crackers. I don't play like that. This is black shit. We can do that.
So look, but like when it comes to the fight, bro, like, I think a lot of people just wanted to see Mike Tyson. I think it was actually very smart for him to fight him both ways, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because the draw, bro. And Jake Paul is a draw.
Shout out to Shay. On Facebook talking about, hell, I could have got in there and beat Mike ass.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. That first round, Mike came out ready to, like, he came out like, oh, Mike, he was moving a little spry. Like, you could tell they caught Jake Paul off guard. Like, he looked terrified at first. And then, like, that Father Time kicked in and was in that bit. had to pat Mike ass on that.
Don't touch me.
Nigga T white as fuck.
Yeah,
nigga J some chicken wings.
No, that last one he tried to come out with it too, but it was like
it wasn't happening.
So what about that little clip that they showed like when he had done, piece Jacob and they was like, oh, he stopped because he didn't want to lose the money. Do you think it was a money grab?
I mean, of course it was the fight was a money grab, but I don't think like Mike was in there trying to fight. That's not Mike's character. Like
I feel like it was a money grab, but I also feel like
all boxing is a money grab.
I feel like Jay took it a little easy on Mike too.
No, he spared Mike. He could have killed Mike in that motherfucker for real.
Yeah,
you could tell it was like a little sad for him in the moment. Mm-hmm. And they say that his dad's a big Mike Tyson fan and shit. Like his dad like apparently like broke into tears when he told him he was gonna be fighting Mike.
Yeah. No, by like round 4, it started getting a little sad.
I think round 2 it got sad when I seen Mike couldn't move for real, and then like Jake hit him with like a comment.
My Netflix glitched. So I didn't see that round. I had to go find other memes and methods to watch the shit.
That nigga Antonio Brown had that bitch was doing that shit live on Twitter. Yeah, he was at the fight and had that bitch live on Twitter. They shut that shit down though.
Oh, the Netflix work on that shit for real. That pissed me off.
That was very smart on Netflix's behalf too, though, because I was like,
that's why I was excited about it. I'm like, bro,
I was on my illegal cable service, like trying to find a fight, and then I remember that shit was on Netflix or whatever. My shit ain't go out that much though.
My shit did.
It just paused there now. An
hour after the fight, it was still froze. Like I had to go watch it in my nephew room. That shit was crazy, but all in all, I think it was a decent fight. It was good to watch. I think it's gonna be a rematch involved.
But like that shit was big though, bro. Like even my son was like asking me about the fight.
Big?
The fight.
Yeah, man.
The fight. Yeah, the fight had a large reach. Does that work? Nah. But even my son was like, Daddy, are you gonna watch the fight tonight? And I'm like, how the fuck you know about the fight?
Yeah, you a kid?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
TikTok,
like real shit, bro. My son came in the room. He was on Fortnite with his friends and shit. He came in the room, brought his controller. His son, his friend was in that bitch watching that shit with his dad, and they just talking to each other on the controller.
That's because that's what boxing has evolutionized to. Because
in that area,
Jake Paul is an influencer.
Yeah, he an
influencer. Know that nigga. Yeah,
even kids hate Jake Paul.
Yeah,
like the kids wasn't going for Jake Paul.
They was going for Mike Tyson.
Yeah, but then my son, we watching this shit, and it's like I seen the twinkle leave his eye. He was like, Mike Tyson is old.
Yeah,
he looks like Peepaw.
Did your son want to like know more about Mike Tyson?
Yeah, he like today because he fell asleep. So today he was like, Daddy, like, where can I watch the fight at? Like he wanted to. So I was like, and my son always been into boxing. Like my son, like he got the whatever, but he ain't talked about it in a long time. But it got my son back interested in the boxing shit though for sure. But yeah, like even the kids like wanted to see Jake Paul getting knocked out. They talk about it like how niggas in the barbershops talk about it.
This fight, you know how usually if it's like black or Mexican or black or white, it's like a racism thing. Like who you go. This wasn't about race. This was ageism. The old nigga, even the old white niggas love Mike. I was talking to an old white nigga at like a bar. He like, yeah, man, no, Mike's gonna knock him out, man. Like he was supposed to put on for the old niggas.
I don't even think it was about old niggas in general. It's just that Mike is one of them people who was like, he's one of the probably like what. Well, you could say Roy Jones, but boxing used to be huge, in the country, bro. Like, and Mike was really one of the last real draws, like as far as like the heavyweight knockout artists, bro.
People, yeah.
Like we grew up with Floyd and shit, like where it was like the defensive boxing, the technical side of boxing, but like the last time we had somebody like that, but it wasn't even the same, was Deontay Wilder when he was just like in that bitch, just like swinging on niggas like a street fight. But like it was. Being able, it's like when Kobe dropped 60 on his last game, bro. Like niggas wanted to see Mike come out and really do something. Mike was such a knockout artist, bro, and such a fucking like animal that like we really believe that he could probably knock a nigga out at 60. Yeah. When really a 60-year-old really don't got no business fighting nobody like.
But I think that's why like the old niggas wanted that.
They wanted him to put belt to ass.
Yeah, I feel like. Outside of just being a fan, an old nigga, it's just like, an old nigga want to be able to say like, yeah, that's old school. We can still give it to you.
Yeah. See, y'all young generation, y'all not built like us. We end up,
I think niggas thought, you ever seen that video when the nigga had fought like his dad or his granddad in the street? And he knocked the young nigga out.
Yeah.
I think they thought that was gonna happen.
Yeah. But no, nigga been like I can't wait to go to the barbershop. I'm talking to them niggas crazy in there when I go back.
They gonna be like, you already know that. All the old niggas I see on the timeline like, yeah, Mike was gonna knock him out. But He knew he couldn't do too much and he wasn't gonna get that money.
Yeah, all the old niggas acting like them the ones who saying it was rigged and all this shit. It's like, bro, Mike look old, bro. That shit was sad. Like, I felt bad, bro. Like, this shit felt like we shouldn't have been watching that.
But let's get into what it is, what it ain't, number 2. So we got with the relationships, let's get into these young couples, man. So first we got Skai Jackson and her dude. Tethered LaMelo Ball. Yeah, that nigga looks crazy. Somebody said he looked like the little girl off Nemo that was hitting the tank. He do.
He looked like a light-skinned albino version of Sid from Toy Story.
Yeah, like he just weird looking as fuck.
But that's what most mixed, you know what I'm saying, creations be a little off like that.
Yeah. But basically, Skai Jackson, if you don't know, she's from Disney World. Disney Channel. She was on one of them. I think Hey Jesse.
Man, that shit don't matter, bro.
Yeah, no, it do matter because you got to know where she come from. So a lot of people are giving backlash because she is pregnant right now, and the dude she's pregnant by, he's like in the streets. He ain't really in nobody, and they chastising him and stuff like that. And then, so we'll start with that. So like with them saying like because of her roots with Disney and because she's supposed to be this, I guess, high class.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what are we talking about when it comes to her career, bro? Like, she's not major, bro. Like, first of all,
she hasn't really done nothing since Disney.
And her shows, I don't know, bro, because I wasn't like, we was older. But it's like,
I know the show though.
She's not fucking Kiki, like, not even, she not Zendaya, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we got to stop this
shit. The girl from Blackish.
And then, let's keep it 1K, like Marseille Martin.
That's what I think the disconnect is. They treat her like that.
Like Marseille Martin, she's not Marseille Martin or Zendaya. And then on top, and she been doing wild shit. Like, not wild shit, but she been like, shows. She used to date Solange's son or whatever.
And it was like some stuff. A video came out.
Yeah, they had to get her from around him. Him from around her. She just caught a DV charge.
He's a crash out too.
Yeah, but most of these young niggas.
He modeling out though. That's good.
Rest in peace on Lil Keed. I remember before Lil Keed died, his baby mama exposed her. She was trying to like hop in the nigga DMs when she was like underage.
Yeah.
And that nigga was like, he was kind of like shooing her off.
Yeah.
And then like his baby mama must like looked in his phone and like exposed all the DMs. And
yeah.
She clearly loves like, she got bad boy.
Bro.
Like, she was in that bitch talking crazy.
Bro, the fact that they acting like, oh, she's from Disney, so her roots. Do we not know who the fuck Disney stars are? Like, it's only a few successful people to go from being a child star at Disney. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about? And what that got to do with the fuck?
I think she definitely, like, I don't know her any other acting outside of Disney.
And why does that matter?
Like he ruined her career. It's like it's not really a career to ruin because she's kind of become like more of an influencer on TikTok.
Yeah, like I only see her on cost streams, and she ain't been on them shits in a long time. But even with that though, the whole point of this whole little shit, first to even talk about this shit is like, because this is only to me really a Twitter conversation, but we be on Twitter and shit, so let's talk about it. But it's like this whole perspective of women that like, because you have a certain type of stature or a certain level of cachet,
you can't talk to certain niggas.
That like you better than other people is like very fucking weird, and that drags into a lot of shit. And it's like that's the disconnect with men and women, and why a lot of men have an issue with women who have some level of stature, you know what I'm saying, or some level of success, because now it's like we don't know shit about this young man other than his history, and it's like but the thing Skai Jackson the same thing.
We can't really put it on Skai because I haven't seen her. If anything, she's been in defense of him. So it's really more of the people.
Of course, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah, like that's where it comes in. That like even like with the Keke Palmer situation, like the biggest and. Fuck Skai Jackson though, because really all I wanted to say is that like y'all don't know these people, like y'all making a lot of assumptions and like being very fucking weird. Where when she's like you said defending him and all this other shit, and it's like also she just caught a DV charge with this nigga at the same time, so it's like it seems like they just
didn't she go to jail for beating his ass?
Yeah, like they two peas in the pod.
You know things make it worse when it's like she is pregnant by a goofy. So now he getting attention, so he going on social media doing goofy shit and stuff like that. So it's just making it worse, but.
That goes into
over
again. Yeah, I was just finna say that just transfers into like like, because it became a whole thing where they lumping in other people like, oh, like successful black women with a asterisk, I guess. Successful black women keep getting pregnant by bums, and
they doing a list of people,
and they keep adding in DDG and Haley. Which I don't understand, because DDG is more successful than Halle Bailey. I know she was introduced to us by Beyonce and all this other shit. She just got the Disney role and everything.
He has more money than her.
But he's always made more money than her. So it's
y'all really don't understand how much like influencers, especially from YouTube, Twitch, and streaming and all that, how much money they make. Like,
and she's never been the breadwinner in their relationship.
If anything, if you really looked into, like, she moved into his house. She was living with him and his people. You know what I'm saying? And she knew, this is what I hate. I hate women who like to, and I'm not saying Halle or Haley, however you pronounce it. I'm not saying that this is what she does, because I've never seen her really bash DDG. But the women
except for last week.
Yeah, well, she ain't bash them.
She tried to get her fans.
Yeah, it backfired. But
as it should.
The core audience, her core audience, who tried to make it seem like, oh, she got pregnant by a bum and things like that. That's not the case. He's not a bum. Number two, she knew who she was getting pregnant by and into a relationship with.
Yeah, the accountability just don't be there for these situations.
Yeah, like, you can't say, I don't want my child on stream. I mean, these are things that should be discussed behind closed doors. But it's like,
if we're not together, I don't have to get permission from you to do shit.
As long as the baby's not in harm or nothing is going on.
I'm a fucking streamer.
Right.
He's a streamer. At this point,
the baby be making him a bag now. Like,
the baby be involved. She was on the streams, but what it is that whole, like, you know, as somebody who, you know what I'm saying, I got a baby mom, like, when the relationship, when that relationship first ends, a lot of the issues don't be about the child. It just be unresolved shit from the relationship, or feeling like a certain type of way, and it be like a level of control, and just like it takes time to come to the realization that once we not, like, you don't have control of what goes goes on in the other household. You know what I'm saying? To which he came out and did defend her, you know what I'm saying? She dealing with some personal things, and she even admitted, like, postpartum is very real. But go ahead.
No, I know a nigga playing chess on that scene. I know what he was doing. But even so, you know, he went about it in a smart way.
Respectful way.
And all you dumb motherfuckers who keep talking about, oh, what she posted, it wasn't for y'all, baby, it's for the courts. If that's the case, she could have texted him that and used it in court. You don't have to do that shit on social media. Y'all sound stupid as fuck.
And no judge, that's not getting you nowhere in court, because he doesn't have to have permission to do anything.
Right.
Like,
and I think the reason the masses were on his side is because DDG is a good father. We see that. Like,
and you could have texted him that instead of again trying to weaponize your fan base, because that's what that was.
Because you didn't say, oh, I told him don't put him on there and he's still continuing to do it. You just said, I didn't know my baby was gonna be on stream. Okay. And I didn't know you was gonna be leaning on my fucking child in the gym, sweating and shit, and posting pictures. Like, goddamn, we both posting this baby. I almost called baby mama. We both trying to get some revenue off this shit. Nyoko. Yeah, like, I think it was just petty, and I think that's why it's vitally important to know who you are procreating with, because it's like, she knows he's an influencer and a streamer. So don't try to pull that card now.
But I do want to shoot her some bail, though, like, just on the postpartum part, because postpartum a motherfucker, bro. Like, and I tell a lot of niggas, like, that's postpartum the main reason why a lot of couples don't make it, like, make it after you have a baby, because it takes a lot of understanding on the man's behalf, and like a lot of patience or whatever. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like, your woman just be going through a lot of stuff and she not herself. I'll tell my homeboys in pregnancy, like, you got to charge a lot of shit to the game. That's why a lot of couples don't make it out of pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? You got to charge a lot of shit to the game, because the hormones be crazy, and then postpartum is a very real thing.
A lot of couples break up after they have a baby.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna speak on the experience though, because that's not really. But my son's mom went through very bad postpartum, bro. And being there every day, it was like,
and niggas just be niggas,
they be a
like,
shell of themselves.
Your baby mom just had a baby, and you complaining because she don't want to fuck. Like, bro, like, calm down.
It's a lot, bro. Like, because it's like a whole identity thing.
Or she's going through this, or she's emotional. Like, that's a lot.
You got to be very emotionally intelligent to, like, make it through that. Make it through that situation, which most niggas are not, or whatever. So I don't want to, like, demonize her, because she's never shown herself to be that type of person. And the fact that she came back and apologized, you know what I'm saying? That goes a long way, and that shows accountability, which a lot of you bitches got a problem with.
if the masses was on her side and not his, do you think she would have apologized?
Probably not.
You know how
probably not.
You know that meme when they like,
and that wasn't really an apology. That was an acknowledgement, but not an apology.
Where it's like it's always two dumb bitches together. Like, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that was Chloe. Tweet it, sister. That shit backfired. Okay, motherfucking. Let's get into the last one.
This nigga here.
All right, the election. We got a new president coming in 2025. Cause y'all know Chloe. I know. Cause I feel like. Never mind. I feel like I done dated a bitch like who like Chloe and Halle. Type shit. Like and her sister. Yeah, girl, get him.
No, like I ain't gonna lie. Girls like women when they come to giving advice, like they encourage the crash out behavior, like for sure.
And then once it's like, it's okay.
Yeah, like it's very rare that you gonna have a girl like your girl gonna have homegirls who gonna hold her accountable and shit.
Yeah.
Like they gonna encourage that crash out shit. I ain't gonna lie, I dated a woman like I used to catch her just lying just to get her friends like lying about situations that never happened between me and her. Yeah. Just so like when some shit do happen, her friends be on her side so they got something to pull from.
Like you, all type of just lying.
Like lying about dumb shit. Like, oh girl, this nigga went to Bonefish and brought me back McDonald's. Yeah. Like just lying. I seen that shit, I'm like, why would you say that?
You know, we tell the truth. Like women, they gonna leave it all. They be like, yeah, girl, like that nigga smacked me, he beat my ass, whatever. But she gonna leave out like, okay, he did walk in the house and catch me sucking some dick.
Yeah, and then I spit the nut on him.
Like, she gonna leave all that out. It's like, he's a woman beater. Like,
tell it, girl.
We don't condone.
Yeah, let's just get the election.
Your Twitter been wilding lately. I seen you retweeted some shit.
What I retweeted?
There's like, it was some tweet. Oh, it was like, I can't wait to move in with my nigga and come in at 6 a.m.
Oh, yeah, dog. No, that shit been crazy. Nah, I've been sending my brother like, yeah, bro, new meme just dropped. The shit when they had LL Cool J from, what's the shit with Jay Reed? Yeah, with the gun in shorty mouth was insane, dog.
Okay. So the election, last what it is, what it ain't. We pretty much, Donald Trump won the election. You know what I'm saying? So is that what it is or what it ain't? Like, I don't want to spend too much time on it. I feel like been there, done that.
Yeah, no, it's just
shit, the nigga president.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I voted for Kamala, but honestly, like, I almost didn't vote this year. Mm-hmm. Like, as a nigga who, like, we done been on this pod before and talked about that shit. I feel like it's very important to vote, but I almost didn't vote because it was like, I'm not a coon. I'm not gonna vote for Trump.
Right.
But Kamala ran like a very she was cooning a lot on this campaign trail, and it was kind of borderline offensive. And then I just felt like they kind of fumbled the bag. Joe Biden definitely fucked it up for the Democrats because he shouldn't have even he should have dropped out of the race. He shouldn't even try to run again. It's a lot of shit that went into it. But I knew Kamala wasn't.
I feel like a lot of people, because I joke and shit and I don't be on sides, I feel like a lot of people think I'm a Trump supporter. I don't vote. I've said that on here before. Like, I'm not, like, I just laugh at politics. I'm not really into it. I think people put too much emotions into it, and I feel like all politicians are evil. That's just what I stand on. But a lot of people have been saying, like, I've seen a lot of black people saying, like, oh, I didn't vote for Kamala because I feel like she was doing clownery and bringing Megan Thee Stallion and that stuff. I will say, like, yeah, I was looking at it funny, but I feel like all the politicians be doing that dumbass shit every election. Yeah. Because let's be real, Trump had AB up there talking about cracker of the week.
Yeah, but see, when it comes to the difference between that is, like, Trump has his base and he talks to his base, whether like it makes sense or not. Kamala showed that she really, even if she may be a black woman, is it Kamala or is it like
Kamala?
Kamala.
Is Kamala, or y'all just saying that because
no, it's Kamala.
It's Kamala.
It's Kamala.
Kamala sound like
Kamala's the wrestler that you slap his belly.
Yeah, but Kamala sounds like a nickname Trump would give her, calling her, like, trying to say she an Arab.
I swear we was calling it Kamala, then all of a sudden she started running. She said, it's Kamala.
Yeah, like, I remember it being
Kamala.
Yeah, like, Kamala. Or Kamala.
I like Kamala.
Yeah.
It sounds like Impala.
I think it's Kamala.
It sounds like Impala.
Yeah.
She should have said Kamala.
I think it's Kamala, though.
If Kamala would have got up there and said, I'm Kamala, and I'm gonna get
I'm Kamala. I'm Kamala.
I'm gonna get all you niggas an Impala. I bet she would have won.
Nah, like the thing with her though is no, bro, no. I was trying to help
you. This guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, bro,
brother,
is like the stand up shit. Like the white crowd would have went for that though, because they don't know. Like they gonna laugh at shit that's basically racist.
Right.
So they like, you know what I'm saying, but don't do that no more. I said. If a white person laughs at that, that's racist. Yeah. Don't do that.
Niggas do love Impalas.
Yeah, head of the state. Yeah.
Yeah. Niggas do love Impalas. Like, I really wanted my first car to be.
No, my mom had an 06 Impala in 06.
That's one of them.
The champagne color.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when like when T-Pain, T.I. was talking about Impalas all the time.
When you got to put the stick down.
Yeah, I don't even remember, bro. I just remember she pulled off a lot. Shout out to JD by Rider by Caravan.
Them motherfuckers. Boy, my mama Buick broke down so much time. That motherfucking Park Avenue Buick. Fuck them.
Yeah, they the car version of JWB. I know. Yeah. I seen y'all was talking about with the whatchamacallit. I ain't gonna say it because y'all chose not to say it, but fuck JWB. Y'all some slumlords. Who we had on the pod one time when that came up?
Capo.
Oh yeah, and I ain't give a fuck, bro. Them niggas is slumlords, bro.
They are, bro. I got a house. My house is JWB.
You for real? Yeah, my mom old house was JWB. They slumlords.
That shit terrible.
They slumlords.
No,
real
JD
bad.
Byron is horrible too.
Yeah, who was we even talking? Oh, but yeah, I feel like Miss Harris ran her campaign.
What's her name?
I'm gonna say Kamala. I think it's Kamala, and not Kamala. I think it's Kamala though.
We just told you that.
I thought that's what we said.
I thought y'all said Kamala.
No,
that's why I was saying that sound like some shit Trump would like nickname her.
You're
saying she Arab.
You confusing me.
But
I don't know now.
Because I know normally I would say Kamala, but that's not how you say it. So it's Kamala. It's Kamala. That sound more Indian too. But
man,
no, it's Kamala. It's Kamala.
I don't know. That just feel nasty to me, bro.
Let's see if we can find a clip with her saying her name.
That feel niggery.
You know, Ariana Grande said her name is Grandy.
Who cares?
No. Why the fuck would she let everybody go that long calling her Grande?
Who cares?
And ain't that how you pronounce Grande at Starbucks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just.
I don't even think that's her real name. But
that is.
I think Kamala, whatever the fuck her name is, I think she ran her campaign like a white person trying to get black votes, and that was like when you black. It's a lot of shit that you just don't do. You feel what I'm saying? Like that felt like a lot of pandering going on. And then you pandering to like, you really was pandering to black women when we all know that black women, you already had them. That's not who you should have been appealing to.
Black women gonna ride for you regardless.
And then I feel like she wasn't gonna win based off these things right here. Like the appeal to black men, like 73% of black men did vote for Kamala. Or I want to say 77. I think it was 77. It was 73%.
They was the second.
And 23% voted for Trump or whatever. She didn't like black people are such a small population that that's not a lot.
We're not gonna make or break.
That's not a lot of black men, but in order to get that demographic, you needed more than that because we so small. So him getting 23% was enough to kind of push him over the edge in that area. But she did not speak to black men.
Well, I really think it was the Latinos, like
the Latinos too, and Democrats across the board went down in every area but black women.
I think 73% of black men voting for her is still really good because I feel like the main people who were terrorized in this election were black men. Like, oh, y'all need to vote. Y'all are so misogynistic. Y'all not gonna vote for a black woman. And it's like those niggas who was cooning online during the whole election, they are not the majority.
They don't vote anyway.
I feel like a lot of it was rage bait, honestly. And I feel like black women, the way they was tearing black men down, even the night she won, they're like, when you niggas get killed in the street by the police, we don't give a fuck. But I'm just like,
I try not to judge shit based off Twitter, but it was a lot of. But the reason why their reaction was like that though, because it was a lot of nasty shit just going on social media in general. You know what I'm saying?
But
like from
I'm
both
just
sides.
saying like that's not the majority, and the polls show that.
The women not the majority neither though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like in the black community,
I get what you're saying.
It's like I feel like that's another reason why I don't like politics because the higher uppers use anything to pit us against each other, and we fall for it every fucking time. When if you just pay attention and be quiet, I really want politics to go back in the day when voting was discreet. You really didn't have to discuss who you voted for. You just went and voted, and that was it.
I mean, now it's like wrestling now. And really, the real reason why she lost is that Trump just ran a better campaign, and then like that they them shit that he had out. That was a great marketing ploy. You know what I'm saying?
No, that nigga ran a great campaign. That nigga was on a garbage truck. That nigga was motherfucking.
I wouldn't say great.
In McDonald's.
I wouldn't say great. It was just better. Like, cause
it was pretty good.
She didn't speak to black men. You're not married to no black man. You really don't have. And then it's a lot of things. But she was forced to be the candidate because again, the Democratic people did not pick her. You know what I'm saying? Like she was chosen. And that's because of where it was in the election.
I didn't feel like she was going to win. Like because
I didn't either.
Outside of racism, misogyny. Not even just that though. Not even just that. Kamala didn't have a good approval rating as a vice president anyway. That's why I said. Where the fuck was she these 4 years?
But that's why I said it's really on Joe Biden and the Democrats just fucked up in general because they should have patted him on the shoulder and made him step down. He clearly didn't give a fuck because he tried to run and he shouldn't have. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It should have been a transitional. He did his 4 years. Yeah, and then we should have been able to pick our candidate as Democrats.
The only I'm not gonna say no. This is what I know. I personally don't feel like in our lifetime we will see a woman president. But hey, I could be wrong. If it is, I feel like it's gonna be much later because I think people forget that the foundation of this country was built on racism and misogyny. And outside of people already being racist and not wanting certain people in office. It just shows you a lot that a black man got in office before a white woman or a woman in general. So I just think
well, the white woman ain't run before then.
But even if she did run, she wouldn't have been president. I don't think the Hillary thing.
I think Hillary could have been president if she wasn't so arrogant. And then Hillary ain't take that shit serious because she felt like she had shit in the bag. She ain't hit a lot of them swing states, and that's what Trump based.
People really didn't care for Hillary, and that just goes to show the difference. How it was a double whammy on Kamala because at least Hillary won the popular vote. Kamala didn't even win the popular vote.
Kamala not popular.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Black and a woman.
You gotta look at it like this, bro. It's the value system, right? So she gonna lose a lot of black men in general because she married to a white man, and then there's already a lot of questions regarding your race and your background. You know what I'm saying? So you married to a white man, and then she's gonna lose a lot of people. Kamala she can't speak to a lot of people. She don't have no children. You know what I'm saying? You can't speak to a lot. You didn't grow up here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just don't speak to a lot of shit. And it shows. And how my bad, real quick. How she handled losing and not coming out to speak to them people at Howard, it made her look very bad. It made it look like he was just using us. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That shit look bad.
And then outside of that, it's during her speeches and campaigning, like you saying, she doesn't fit into one demographic. You already know, one of the biggest things is she black? Is she black? Which I didn't really feel like that mattered, but
it matters when the other side is you being Indian, because that's not gonna, people not gonna look at that the same. People are ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
But it's clear that
people are ignorant when it comes to Indians.
Yeah, shut up. No. I think
Obama got a questionable past his shit too, and he still won.
But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it didn't matter because it's bro, all you got to do is a simple background check. Her dad is Jamaican. That's that.
Where that nigga at though?
Mom, look, he there. He's around.
Where he at? That nigga should have been behind her at every campaign. She wasn't raised by that nigga, bro. But Obama wasn't raised by his dad neither. But Obama at least was from here. He had a black life, entrenched in the culture. He from Chicago. It's a lot of shit that go into it. She was raised in Canada.
No,
and then went to college in Howard.
I'm just saying the question of whether she's a black woman or not. That she's a black woman. It's no doubt about it. She's a black woman, but she's mixed with Indian. She's biracial. So that's why I wasn't getting too much.
But into Angela Rye say, man, all skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Oh yeah,
and that's what it felt like.
The way she married shows us that.
And Obama felt like a nigga, bro.
So that's what I was getting to. She didn't appeal to one demographic because it's I think where these Democrats fuck up at is they get in there and then when somebody asks you a question like, what are you going to do for black people? And you're like, I'm not going to say what I'm going to do for black people. I'm going to say what I'm going to do for all people. Fuck you.
That was a good voice.
Girl, fuck you. At this point, we tired of voting for y'all, and y'all never want to stand up for us.
The nigga don't vote talking about we tired of voting for y'all.
I did vote before, though. I used to vote. That's why I stopped voting. Because they don't do what Michael Jackson say. I'm going to leave it at this. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us.
No, for real though. Why you stop voting?
That's why.
I'm going to tell you why I voted, right? because I almost didn't vote because of, but you got to remember it's mad other shit on the ballot too. So that's the reason why I did vote, because of those other things on the ballot. Yeah.
Well, I don't smoke anymore, so I didn't really care about the weed shit.
What about the abortion and it was mad other shit, and just weed being.
I don't know who. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I had to talk with my old lady. Like, I don't believe in abortion. I'm not pro-abortion, but I'm not one of those people who like chastise or like tell anybody that wrong for getting an abortion. But for my religious reasons, I'm not pro-abortion. So this. I don't even buy Plan Bs.
I don't either. They're $60. That's why I don't buy.
That's crazy.
That's why I don't believe in Plan B. But okay, so but this is the thing though. It was about kind of protecting it federally. So like, say. Because if you leave it up to the states, that's how you got shit where like women dying from having miscarriages and they don't want to get the shit out or whatever. Shit like that. So it's like, even if you don't agree, it protects a lot of things. Like say if like, say we got a female, like a woman in our life who get raped or whatever, like gonna be forced to carry that shit to term and shit.
You know, that's like a very small
percentage. That's still very small, but that shit should be protected.
And
you know what I'm saying?
That's why I think it's best that I don't vote.
She shouldn't have run her campaign on that neither.
Right.
Also,
that's why I think it's best that I don't vote, because a lot of the things like people like from our demographic want me to be for, if I'm not for that, it's like damn if I do, damn if I don't. Because if I go in there and vote how I want to vote, which is my fucking right,
you should vote how you want to vote.
I'm still gonna be demonized. So
not because nobody gonna know.
No, because if you ask, I'm not a liar.
Saying that, but I feel like that should be like, because me personally, like,
that's why I said I feel like we should stop talking about. It should be discreet. But I'm gonna just be honest. Like, why I stopped voting was last time I voted was my mom made me vote when Trump first ran, and when Trump won, I don't know, it just felt like a slap in the face. It was like, it was like I just kind of felt like
it put a sour taste in your mouth.
You know me, like you got to remember, I was a Dr. Umar nigga.
Yeah, I remember
with unks and shit.
Yeah,
so I still got some of those ideologies. Yeah, and I just feel like votes don't matter. But that's another topic for another day.
Yeah,
I just feel like all this shit smoke and mirrors and.
President, like I say, like nationally, where voting means the most is locally.
State, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in these city elections and shit, where we talking about. But see, a lot of people don't look at that type of shit because we just put Rick Scott back in that bitch.
I know. I ain't gonna say that. Y'all be worried about the wrong. Y'all also worry about Trump. Y'all need to worry about Rick Scott. What's that other nigga?
DeSantis.
Yeah, DeSantis. Like, them the niggas y'all need to get out of office. Yeah. But also, too, I was gonna say one last thing. Oh, even look at that. Like, for the weed and for the abortions, the popular vote was to legalize weed and to not ban abortions, but it's a 60% rule. Like, I just hate the little stipulations. Like, it just, I don't know. But let's get into topics. We're gonna talk about this shit all day. We got to do tweet of the week. Oh, thank you. Tweet of the week.
Day after day.
My bad,
seems
y'all.
like I push against.
All right, we got to breeze through this because hold on. Damn, I took so many selfies. All right, tweet of the week. So, tweet of the week goes to. What the fuck be with these Twitter names? I'm going to just spell it out. At SSELYNAJ.
Okay.
I don't know. She said, Ice Spice lost the main thing that kept the spotlight on her, which was her fat ass / sex appeal. IDK, what she's gonna do now, because her music is straight dookie.
This the tweet you chose, bro?
Yeah, it's another one too.
Okay, what's the other one?
At @1lex___ said, Ice Spice is in the worst place of her career right now, because not only is nobody listening to her music, but nobody is finding her attractive anymore after she completely lost her butt. This is why we tell y'all that y'all need real talent to fall back on. She proceeds to say,
I like that one better. We don't cut the other one out.
So she proceeds to say, we can keep both two different perspectives. This is a Paid N Bazed perspective.
Okay.
So she proceeds to say, so that after the gimmicks is over, at least people can still listen to your music where your talents should reside, and say, but she can rap her ass off and she's made classic music. If shaking ass is your main and biggest talent, well then. She said some shit.
Okay. I just want to start this off by saying, I don't think Ice Spice is dookie, but I also don't think that she can rap her ass off and make classic music. I don't think neither of the two are correct. As a nigga that actually listen to Ice Spice, not just the shit that then came out.
I've never like listened to an Ice Spice song and it's been like it's always been trash music to me, but some of it's been like
it's not like hey, get the timestamp.
Yeah, please. I don't want no more.
But it's not like her shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that is like Dookie. Like
I feel like it's the same level.
She can put shit together. Nah, like I actually listened to like Ice Spice music before. Like she can put shit together. She can make a bop, and she make music for girls to get ready to.
I think it's the flow. I think like the flow isn't that good with the beat choices. Like the only song I really liked was the one with Pink Panthers.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah.
But like that's what I said. Like,
and I feel like Pink Panthers made it hard.
As somebody who like actually like done listen to her music and shit, like she not horrible. Like she can rap, but the sex appeal and how she looks, because this is what made Ice Spice like pop out. Because we was in a super BBL era. She was natural. Her hair was natural. She was pretty. She claimed her blackness as a light skinned woman and stuck up like all that type of shit is what made her big. You know what I'm saying?
Is there any like other rap girl that you feel like she raps better than you?
I just told you one.
Who? Oh no, I said I'm talking about real in the like.
Yeah, I think she raps better than Gherbo. The fact that she write her lyrics put her over a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? Gherbo is hard, but she don't write her music. The fact that she writes her own music will put her over a couple people.
I actually think Gherbo is better because I think Gherbo's aesthetic and the way she raps, because it's almost like she's not trying. And it's that type
but she's not trying because she's literally not trying. Somebody else curated her aesthetic, wrote her music. That's why I think she rap better than Carisha. Come on, bro.
Well, I feel like but do Ice Spice write her shit? We really don't know.
She does.
She does.
Yeah, she write her shit. That's what I'm saying. Like
I want to like somebody who write their shit. Cause you saying people who don't write their shit.
I mean, but I don't know who of these bitches really write their shit besides Nicki and Meg.
Nah, Lotto right?
Yeah, Lotto too. But I think Lotto kind of like
Lotto right.
You know, I put Lotto at the top right now as far as female rap.
But
I'm talking about a lot of the women that's out. I think I don't like Glorilla's music. That's me personally. I think she made good hard shit though.
The album was good.
I like Glorilla for me. Like how her delivery and stuff. I can't receive a lot of the shit that she's saying. You don't like aggressive women. It's like the song that she got right out with T-Pain right now.
I don't like it.
I think that song sucks.
Yeah,
but a lot of the women like it, and like even the content.
It's a popular song. I don't like the song.
I don't. Glorilla make the music that Glorilla can make genderless music, like fuck nigga free, like and when she in that like when she in that type of bag, her turn shit is hard.
I will say
but anything outside of that is not good.
That song, she got with Lotto on that album. Oh my God, Lotto walked on that bitch.
Lotto hard, bro.
Lotto walked on that bitch. I think Lotto was like, I gotta show these like. I fuck with you, Glorilla, but I'm gonna show you.
I've been saying, bro. I think Lotto right now is at the top of female rap.
Lyrically.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Meg fucking work flow wise. I don't think Meg fucking with her. I don't think nobody. I
feel like
before I would have said like, well, 2020 before Meg started doing choreography and shit, I thought Meg was the hardest rapper.
Meg can rap. Meg just fucked up with her creativity. It's like she don't know how to switch it up. But that latest single she dropped was hard. The Texas sounding.
Yeah,
shit.
but that's just the old shit that she used to do.
Tina
that's
Snow,
like the baby going back to being the baby. Like it's the same shit. And they was always kind of compared. But like when it come to Ice Spice though, just to get back on top of it though, like everybody know, like we've never seen an artist, and this I've been saying this, bro. I don't know why thick women go through this phase or whatever to where like they want to lose their weight and shit. I done had plenty of thick women do that to me. That is the ultimate betrayal. I will never look at you the same until you get thick again. Because we know we put up with a lot of... This shit is the epitome of what we done talked about before. You put up with a lot of shit from when she got a fat ass. And like Ice Spice losing their sex appeal and all that shit, it lost a lot of her luster. Because that was her music was for bad bitches and pretty bitches and cute bitches to get ready to go hang out. That's the type of music she made. And now it kind of just take away from a lot of this shit. And I'm mourning, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, people just making it seem like people just stopped fucking with her because she lost her ass. No, it was literally a combination of things.
And the music slowly declined.
Yeah, the music slowly declined because the girls wasn't fucking with her just because she had a fat ass. Like, she was making girl bops.
Girl bops for bitches to get ready to. How can I lose when I'm already chose?
Right.
Like,
and then Chill. Yeah, that nigga.
And I make a bitch mad every time that I post. Yeah. Party not lit, then why would I go?
This nigga a munch.
And it is. That shit sad, bro. Like, no, that shit bad,
it was,
bro.
Okay, it was her losing weight. Then you gotta realize when Nicki unfollowed her and she lost the Nicki fan base.
The Nicki fan base, yeah.
She lost the Nicki cosign. That was really, her streams went down by millions after she lost the Nicki cosign. And then lastly, the Cleo Chopper shit, that's like, all of that stamped it.
But she lost the men with this skinny shit. That's what matters. Because
but was niggas really listening to her music outside of you?
I don't think so. But I think that would have kept her afloat a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like
that wouldn't matter because even if niggas not listening to her music, every time she posted a picture,
niggas sharing that,
we retweet
and that music is on the Instagram shit.
I
and
don't follow her
social,
so like, has the interactions dropped? Like people just really don't fuck with her no more,
bro.
Because you know a lot of this shit be Twitter talk, and then you go on.
No,
Instagram.
bro. As a nigga who like, bro, I unfollowed her.
Oh my god.
Like yeah, bro. Like that shit, cause it's not hitting the same, bro. Like the music was never that, but the music was actually like, but this shit just like the music went down a long time ago to where I'm like, yeah, I can't even like, you know what I'm saying?
I guess I don't understand it because like I've never like just like fuck with a woman artist off lust alone, like So it's more like if like because I didn't fuck with her music, I didn't really fuck with her like that. But I was like that shit fat though. Yeah. But it wasn't like that wasn't gonna keep me. So I don't know. It's just
she showed her titties a couple weeks ago. Nobody cared.
Yeah, who would see them fucking bee stings? I mean, like.
Oh, her shit not big.
No, she was always like a small titty, big booty girl, like how I like it.
But yeah, even if she still had the big ass, even if she showed her titties, nigga would have.
Yeah, nigga would have still been like.
I didn't see.
But it's like now it feels nasty looking at her, bro. Yeah. Like not nasty as in like, but she looks like a.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I seen a video of her twerking, bro. I thought I was just a gay nigga.
Yeah, bro. It looked like she like a little boy, bro. It looked bad.
She like she on Ozempic.
I don't know. I think
being in the limelight can make you, cause like let's be real.
Ain't no way, bro. There's got to be something going on, bro. Like probably Ozempic trying to keep shit in shape because she was thick as fuck. Like she like facing the knees thick as fuck.
See, I be careful. I be careful just because of my own experiences and like. When I lost a lot of weight and niggas was asking me whatever and they ain't know I was sick, I be careful with that type of stuff. Like a lot of people bring it back to Ariana Grande. She looks sick as fuck right now. Like she looks, and like a lot of people are questioning it, and I'm like, okay, it might be something going on there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I don't want to like guess, but I would say like I feel like tour life. You know what I'm saying? Her being on that big tour like that.
Could be drugs.
And it could, like, I know she be smoking shit. You know what I'm saying? She do look a little smoked out. You know how girls start looking when they smoke too much.
That like cellulite type.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel
that shit you can't buy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like legendary shit we talking about.
Yeah,
here. I really feel like it may be like I don't know if her and Central C was ever real or not, but I do feel like it could be a level of Ozempic or her just trying to keep that shit in shape. So she don't date
that one nigga, the producer nigga. I thought she dated him.
They say that that's her real boyfriend, and then all that other shit be fake. But I don't know that shit. I don't get into all that shit. But I do think it might be like a little bit of Ozempic probably was in the mix to try to, you know what I'm saying? Like
Ozempic hit the streets hard.
Yeah,
man.
that shit like crack.
That shit's crazy.
No, that shit I said not crack. I said like
motherfuckers.
Molly.
No, I knew that shit was serious when y'all almost took my mama out, dog.
Ozempic.
Yeah, no, my mom takes diabetes medication.
Oh, she couldn't get it.
She doesn't take Ozempic. She takes Trulicity, but it's like another Ozempic. And like they was out like for weeks.
Yeah.
And my mama wound up being in the hospital because she couldn't get her meds. I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Like, yeah, like this shit getting real.
I'm like, y'all finna take my mama out because I want to lose some weight. Shit crazy. But shit, let's go ahead.
But we just never seen this before. I just want to say like this shit is like watching like Ben Simmons like go from like one of the best like up and coming talents in the league to being like a fucking shell of himself, like nigga hate him, like he just horrible, like don't provide shit. He still got good defense, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, like it's just like, does it even matter anymore, bro? Like it's just bad, bro.
Probably
R.I.P. Ice Spice. Yeah.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get into these topics. So I'll let you start with yours.
Yeah. So, recently, I want to say a couple of days ago, King Von baby mom, like she had like an interview or something, went viral. I'm just finna play it right quick. I sent it to I'm just gonna play it right quick so you can get it just of what's
Wait,
going
hold
on.
on. I thought that was a myth. I thought like King Von didn't have no kids. I thought he only got nephews. I think that's his sister.
I think he got 2 kids.
Oh, he got 2 kids?
Yeah.
Let's see. We going whoever the fuck it is.
They be confusing me.
Okay.
It's not the girl Kayla, right?
Hmm?
It's not the girl Kayla, the shot out one.
That's his sister.
That's his sister.
Yeah, that's his sister.
That used to act like they fuck around.
Okay, it's the clip right here.
Okay.
I made the decision to pull my son off the football team. I understand that football is a very rigorous sport. My son is only 5 years old, so of course he's not there yet. Like, he's not super tough. I guess the coach was giving them water, and the coach made a mistake and squirted water in his eye. I'm not really sure. I just know water was squirted in Davon's eye. And of course, just like a 5-year-old, he began to cry. As he's walking him off the field, he goes, "Stop all that crying if I put you over there with the cheerleaders." And me, I'm instantly in defense mode. And I asked him, I said, "Do you think that was appropriate for you to say to a 5-year-old child?" And he was like, "It ain't no crying in football."
No, I love you guys. You guys really.
All right, so let's start there. So, I wanted to just talk about how like men got to be in their sons' lives. You know what I'm saying? Because that right there is the most like, I don't want to talk about it in a weird way, but that's why a man need to be there. And plus, I will say this though, like, that's kind of crazy coming from a woman who sat down and had a kid with a serial killer. But also, I do want to say, like, that's why you need dads in your life, because that is not a reason to pull your son off the football team. And then also, I didn't realize that in that clip, LeBron got number 64.
That's ignorant.
That tell you how the coaches feel about him.
That's ignorant.
And that let you know how, like, that tell you a lot right there. Like, LeBron got number 64.
But I think that's like a playoff from King Von shit.
Oh my
like,
God.
You ain't from 63.
Yeah.
You from,
Oh my God.
Which is you already got ignorant shit on the football field.
Like, that is crazy. I didn't even, that shit went completely over my head. That's horrible. So like, it's the level of shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not about, okay, you may not like what he said, how he said it or whatever, but you can't really feel like that because your son number 64. But like Am just said, that right there is ignorant as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Who your son father is for real. So you like, it's the level of babying and coddling that go on that is not productive for their development. You see what I'm saying? Like, you ain't play sports, did you?
I did.
Okay. You play football, right? You play at Pine Forest?
No.
Oh.
I played for what's the shit called? I played for like 2 teams, but I played flag football.
Okay, even in flag football though, like sports in general, it's a certain level of certain level of like
discipline.
Discipline and masculinity. But like, let's just say this, right? It's different if I'm gonna give you another example and say why. I'm gonna just go ahead and get another example. This is Gherbo with Yosohn, and he's just finna. It's a way that you can tend to your child's emotions and still like keep that level of discipline, I guess you could say, or just speak it. Let's just show you how these things are handled differently. But it's important with boys though, because what did she teach him in that moment as opposed to this one? I don't know how to say it. Okay, here we go.
You're talking about family's important. Yeah. Anything, all right? 3, 2, 1.
So all you have to do is just live a good life, do your homework every day.
Yeah. What else?
Hang out with your family, and do your dreams that work.
Keep talking. You getting sad? Oh, damn. Why you getting sad, son? My son is really in tune with his emotions. I'm telling you, he a real emotional kid. You don't know how to do a speech? Yes, you do. Believe, son. That's that beat. You know how to do anything you put your mind to. That's that.
You're doing great.
What I tell you about saying you don't know how to do something, or you can't do something, or you're afraid to do something. Stop saying that. When you want to do something, you get up and do it. When you determined to do something, if you determined to go somewhere, you want me to do something, you go do it. So stop saying what you can't do. You've never tried. Just say I never tried it before, or I haven't practiced.
I think this is actually perfect timing. Me and my sister was just having this conversation this morning. She called me yesterday, infuriated from the fair. My nephew, he's in 6th grade. And they went to the fair, him and his best friend, all that shit. This nigga scared to get on rides. And then he said, okay, well, it was a certain ride he was scared to get on, or a few rides. And this ain't his first time pulling that. Because when he was younger, he used to get on rides. 'Cause I used to take him. I couldn't take him. But he just went to Busch Gardens a few weeks ago with his best friend and his best friend mom and stuff. And when I was like, show me what y'all did, I see him recording them on the rides. And I said, why wasn't you on the roller coasters? He was like, oh, I didn't want to get on. And I'm like, so you made them waste their money and take you? So basically last night my sister called me and she's like, bro, like, I just beat this nigga ass out here. Like, she like, I ain't gonna lie, I fucked him up. Cause she like, because not only did he not want to get on the rides, but then he say, okay, I'll get on if you get on. So I go spend $25 on the wristband for him to get in the line and start crying, talking about he don't want to get on. And when she tried to make him get on, he fell out on the floor crying about it.
Oh yeah, she should have would.
Yeah, so she,
not like I don't want to. I don't believe in that type of shit. But no, like no, yeah. Zai too old.
Too old.
I would have got on Kane ass. About that shit.
I talked to him this morning. Me and my sister talked about it because I seen both sides of it. I do think he should have got his ass whooped. I definitely would have sold off on his ass.
Yeah, I would have.
But
Something would have been coming from.
I talked to my sister because I was like, you have a low tolerance and patience. And I said, Zai is one of them kids where you have to psychologically talk to him, like what G Herbo just did with him. Like, Zai's one of them, I would have had to look him in his eyes. So, like, this morning I had to talk with him about what being a man is like, and not just being a man, but a black man. And I'm like, bro, you don't never show emotion like that. I'm like, you don't know who was out there. I'm like, bro, you could be TikTok viral right now because motherfuckers recorded you crying and shit because your big ass don't want to get on a ride.
Yeah.
Because outside of your age, you already a big husky boy. You know what I'm saying? So I just had this talk with him this morning, and I was like, bro, you always keep a poker face.
And just to clean it up, because I know what you mean, it's not about not showing the emotion. It's about how you show your emotion.
Yeah,
I want to clean
said,
that up for you.
as a black man in America, I was like, even if you do feel something, I said, I don't give a fuck if you scared and you got to walk up to that bit and slowly wipe your tears real quick. Head up, nigga, go do it.
Yeah, nigga, you ain't gonna die.
Yeah, I'm like, why didn't you want to get on? He like, oh, the ride's just creaking and shaking too much. I'm like, I understand that. But I said, bro, I used to be like you, like, I used to, like, and it really shocked me because he's kind of getting tougher. But it's like, bro, you can't be fighting in school. You just got into 2 fights in the last 2 weeks, beating up niggas, and now you scared to get on rides. You know what I'm saying? So,
and if you scared, you need to be expressed why you scared, because just being scared ain't enough.
And that's what I said. So that's what me and my sister talked, and I was like, she was like, yeah, no, I definitely lost my patience with that nigga. And I was like, yeah, because my sister is kind of different from like that type of mom. Like, she know what come with football, and when you sign your kids up for football, you have to understand, like, that coach is like another parent.
It's an extension of being a parent.
You know what I'm saying? So now if he would have said, hey, you little bitch ass nigga, like, if it was something like that, it's different. But like,
and the reason why Jig was crying,
which they do,
which they do,
they do, they do. Them coaches, they gonna talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
And it depends. And actually, like, I also think depending on why you talking to a nigga like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got to step to a kid, because a lot of kids who grew up with just their mama. I was one of these kids. You the man of the house, so you feel like you a real man. And sometimes you have to step to a child that's in that type of thing and psychologically break him out of that by showing him he not no man. You know what I'm saying? And if you think you a man, this is how men handle issues when you get disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, the biggest thing for me was the reason why he was crying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
crying because I did some shit on accident. Like,
because you got water squirting in your face. If you was hurt, that's different. If you passionate, that's different. You're crying because water got squirted on your face. Get the fuck off my field, bro.
Boy,
and get
what
yourself
I will
together.
say is, listening to her talk, what I would say is, like, it's not like what I would expect a King Von baby mama to sound like.
I was joking all that shit in the beginning.
It sounds like she know how to articulate herself. And one thing I'm big on is ignorance is bliss. So, like, women, they just move off of emotion. So I don't think it's not. I don't think it
was ill intention.
Yeah, I just think she doesn't understand. She's just moving off emotion. That's her son.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. But that's why you need to have men in your life, because that was no different than in the Yosohn situation. He had an actual reason to cry, but he was crying because felt like he couldn't do something, and that's where it's important. Because the thing about it is, and what I do appreciate about what Sis was on with him is a lot of moms don't make their kids do shit.
Yeah.
And as a father, you know you gotta do certain shit. You gotta go out there and fight a nigga who messing with you just to show him that you can't be played with. You gotta. It's a lot of things that you gotta be made to do. And I feel like moms with boys like to create this level of comfortability around them. That's not good for their development.
Well, with my sister, I think she feels like she has to carry on that masculine energy because his dad is doing life in jail.
Exactly.
So it's like, but now that, you know, I be there and in the household and stuff, she likes that. And I had to tell, like, we had to talk about that. And she was like, I had to learn to, like, be quiet. When
and she needs to let you handle more of the discipline stuff,
and
too.
I think sometimes she be thinking she need to take over because she think I'm being soft on him. But you have to read kids.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
a thin line.
Yeah, you know what type of kid you dealing with. I know if I just talk to him, he'll get it more versus me yelling.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be honest. He one of them kids, like, she gonna have some shit on her hands. Like, he's one of them kids that don't give a fuck. And when I say that, I mean, he's not disrespectful. He's not gonna talk back and shit. But it don't matter if you yelling and screaming.
Yeah, he used to that shit.
He's gonna do what the fuck he wanna do.
He used to that shit. And the difference...
You gotta get to the root of the problem.
And with little boys, see, like, this why... And this is another reason why even that type of shit don't work with little boys. Because that's not discipline to them. That's just you fussing a nigga out. All that's gonna do is... That's just going to transition to how he deal with women and how he listen to women in relationships.
And he really not listening.
Yeah, so he going to be used to a woman like just but that don't translate into real life decisions when it's time to make decisions, when it's time to move as a man. That just transitions to how you deal with women. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why Gherbo, how he did the situation with Yosohn, he became he's teaching him how to talk to himself. He's teaching him his inner voice. You know what I'm saying? Like when my son emotionally, he emotional too, he emotionally intelligent too. But I don't condone just crying just cause. Yeah. Like sometimes you do need to cry. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But you not just finna cry. Like you gotta have a reason. You need to sit down and get in touch with your emotions.
Well, I think the way we're different, because like even though I don't have kids, like I consider my nephews, you know what I'm saying? My older nephew is just here. I talk with him. You know what I'm saying? And I think where we're different is like we actually talk to them like they like we don't baby them. Yeah, like you got to talk to kids at not an adult level, but they're not slow. Like they know.
You got to be real with them and talk to them, like, cause that's how I was as a kid. Like whippings ain't never do shit for me. Like, and my mama really could not discipline me for real, because the way you discipline, you're not teaching no lessons. Right. You just fussing.
I'm glad that Gherbo put that out because outside of just that, for the black men too, because I don't want to just put it on black women. Black men like with fragile masculinity won't be like emotional with their son.
Because he was kissing him and all that, and that'd be important. Like with my son, right? Whenever he do something or whatever, or if he ever do express emotions or whatever, because they kids at the end of the day, and I never want to have my son being like, I'm just getting to the point now to where I let shit go like emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Because I was raised by a woman who felt like she had to take on more of that masculine role. Or whatever, and impose from being that nurturing role or whatever. So it made me just stifle my shit up.
Nigga, by the time I was in middle school, my daddy told me we couldn't hug no more. And one time he came to my dinner party, and they was like, y'all take a picture and hug. He was like, we don't do hugs. Too old for that. I can't hug you, nigga.
Yeah, but that shit be real though. Like my son, bro, like even when I'm getting on to him, bro, and even if I'm fussing, I'm always teaching him and telling him why I'm getting on to him the way I'm getting on him. And then even if he pissed me the fuck off, I still let him know I still love you. You know what I'm saying? If he crying or whatever, because I just discipline him, I'm gonna hug him. I'm gonna let him know that those emotions are okay. But just crying as out of frustration, as like, oh, like that's a luxury of little girls. So when he telling him, hey bro, do I need to just put you over here with the cheerleaders? That's a way of telling him, bro, you're acting like a girl, and it's okay to say that. Like we done got to this point in the culture to where like you can't instill masculinity in your children, and that's fucking weird.
I will say, I think some of these coaches, because I have seen videos and stuff, they have to understand that they are coaching, some single mom's children. Yeah. And if a single mom does approach you about a situation, you have to be able to handle that situation just a little differently.
Understand it and break it down.
Yeah, instead of being like, this football, oh fucking well, you could be like, look, mom, when you put him on this team, like, I'm the daddy on this field. Like, what it's a way you can talk to women to kind of bring them back down to earth. But sometimes, some of them coaches.
It's some coaches, most coaches, they treat the kids different. They get the background. They're like, oh, these kids these kids ain't got no dad. They different. Yeah. This kid got a dad, so I ain't even gonna be on his ass.
Yeah, you ain't gotta be on him like that.
You just be like, I'm gonna tell your daddy if you fucking up.
Yeah, and that's real. Like, bro, I played sports all my life, bro. From 5 and up, bro. Like I played football, all that shit. I done been through it all, and I didn't have no pops. And the reason why, I want to coach my damn self, but the reason why I don't coach, because I understand the responsibility. Because when niggas ain't got no daddy, you look at that coach as like you develop that type of relationship, bro. Like in that trust level, and it's very fragile, bro. So you do have to be able to recognize who you dealing with and who you talking to, and that's it. And that's why the moms got to sit the fuck back and kind of allow that shit so they can build that trust level.
Some of the dads be doing too much too. Like, did he try to attack his son coach some years ago with like with a weight belt?
But that's just like power trip shit.
As we see, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. Some of the dads be having power trips like, put my son in the game.
And that's where that shit be mattering too. And then also because like, and you just got to be different with each child or whatever. But this is just like an example, because I'm not saying, I don't know nothing about her parenting outside of like, I don't know, that 64 shit just kind of rubbed me the wrong way too at the same time, because like, look what you glorifying or whatever, or like, and if he picked that number, you fucking up as a parent. Yeah. And if he didn't pick that number, you're fucking up as a parent.
I'm a Paid devil's advocate though. If he play in Chicago, it could be the coaches. All the motherfuckers ignorant out there, but it could have been them too.
But it's just very important. Like it's just important though, because like you said, bro. Like I'm in my son life, you know what I'm saying. And I understand a lot of the issues that I had in my life was coming from me not having no father, bro. Like and also like thinking I was a man when I was a boy. You know what I'm saying? And not understanding correction ain't punishment and a lot of this type of shit. And I see it now, like, you know, my brother in jail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He gonna miss my son, my nephew childhood, bro. And most of his adulthood. You know what I'm saying?
And
like
that plays an impact.
Yeah, say if he go to live to the certain, like my brother got 40 years. You know what I'm saying? So like it's, you know what I'm saying? My nephew 10. My nephew been with his mom and whatever, and he a great kid and all this other shit. But like the way mothers want to, like I said, they want to shroud their son in comfortability and love, and sometimes they need discipline and they need to understand consequences. Yeah. And you got to instill certain shit in them. You got to make them do certain shit. And when it comes, when the boy get a certain age, again, that shit go in there.
I could attest to that. Like my mama baby me bad. Yeah. And they used to always say, oh, you need to stop babying him, you need to stop babying him. And then it was like, by the time I got like in middle school, I seen like how like other niggas move versus how like I move. Like, bro, like you can't get mad and cry. You can't, like, you got it. So that's when I started. And then it was like, even as I was growing up, my mama didn't like it. Like, oh, my baby changing on me. But it's like, you can't baby.
You can't do that. Yeah, because you send it. I've been told you that's the conversation I want to have, because like our moms was very different, and I feel like you could tell with how we are. You know what I'm saying? Like our moms was just very different. So it's like, but that's true though. But then on the other end though, like my mom not being nurturing and shit like that, it really affected me as I got older. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like the women I date or whatever, stuff like that, it's just gonna affect you in different ways. But as I look around though, and I appreciate the fact that my mom kind of did put that to the side, because the masculinity and the stuff that she was trying to teach me as a woman as best as she could meant more to me. As it means more when you step into manhood, because then you still gotta learn how to be a man either way. But it puts you at a better place, and I don't have a lot of women tendencies.
And it's definitely like you need balance. Yeah. Especially when you're raising a young man, because it's like
the balance, meeting in the middle will be better.
Meeting in the middle, because like then when my mom did, I like fall back on that, and as I started developing my own, then I had a bigger brother, so that that played a part too.
Yeah, like all my uncles and shit.
If I didn't have a brother, it probably would have been bad, because I'm in the house with my sister, my mom, but my brother, like he didn't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was like as I got older and I'm talking to people, like whether it be in a relationship with a girl or my homeboys and stuff, and like people who like tell me like they didn't grow up feeling like they had a loving mom and shit. Yeah. And I'd be like, damn, like I didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful that my mom was like that, and I'm grateful that we got a grip on it before, because some niggas grow up to be mama's boys. Like,
yeah, and they should be
depend on
real.
their mama for everything.
Yeah,
and that shit affects relationships really
They do.
bad.
That's why a lot of women don't like when men have good relationships with their mom, which is fucking sick. But yeah,
And just because you got a good relationship with your mom don't mean it's a mama's boy.
and that's what I mean. They don't know how to tell. They don't know how to tell the difference.
Just because my mama good.
And you know what's crazy? And the main thing is, bro, like, you gotta break once you become a man, you do gotta put your mom in her place a little bit.
Yeah, most
you know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Like, because
I had to learn that.
on either way, like if like on the mama's boy side and on the other side, like with my mom, we got to the point because it affected our relationship as I got older. Because I'm like, okay, I'm grown now. Now I need you to just be my mama. Like you used to have to be my rock. You had to instill a lot of things in me. I understood you ain't had that luxury, but now that I'm an adult, I need you to just be my mom now.
That's a topic we're gonna talk about, but I want to make sure we got a female here when we talk about it. But I do want to talk about how, like, when you first start getting into relationships, you do start seeing some little jealousy with your moms.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie, my baby mom like exposed to me like, yeah, your relationship with your mom ain't really what you think it is, but okay. Yeah. Like it kind of moms
get a little jealous. They get a little territorial.
And like you start to see like the ways in your mom that's like, oh, this is a woman.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I be like, bro, like, I'm dating my mama, bro. Like,
yeah, like you get to see it or whatever.
One bitch, I swear, that was my karma. From my mama, like from what my mama put niggas through, like I'm like, bro, you like my mom for real. Yeah, but that was a really great topic. We're gonna speed round through this next topic.
We're gonna keep it at 2.
Yeah. So let's do that last one like on a real serious thing. Okay, so I wanted to just speed through this topic, picking a side in a beef or a disagreement. So I wanted to like get your take on it. Like, do you feel like you have to pick a side in a beef? Because I always feel like it is, I'm a circumstantial type of person. Yeah. So I feel like I'm one of those people where I feel like the only time you have to pick a side in a beef is like if me and you rocking, and then I just start beefing with some random niggas. Yeah, nigga, don't go cook up with the ops, like, cause we cool. But I feel like if me and you rocking, and it's another person who we are mutuals with, I don't necessarily feel like I feel like some people say you have to pick a side, but I don't necessarily feel like you have to pick a side, but there are ways of going about it. I do understand why people be feeling like you have to pick a side, because they feel like, well, if you're around them and they come around me and I don't like them and they don't like me, you being fake. But
if I feel like I got to pick a side, I'm just not going to fuck with neither one of y'all. So I feel like it only can be mutual, because it's not really picking the side. If you got pressure with some niggas that I don't know, it's just up for them. Right. But like, but it actually depends too, because sometimes you gotta get the background, because like it depends on what's going on. Yeah, it depends on what's going on, because it's like
some people just beef with that.
Because some niggas, it don't really be beef, a nigga just be hating. Yeah. But when it comes to picking sides or whatever, like, I've been in situations to where like if I know both of y'all and I know it's some bullshit, I feel like you only gotta pick a side if shit goes street. You know what I'm saying? Right. If shit goes street, if niggas' lives in danger, if niggas bump or some shit, friendly face, I'm not picking no side.
I was gonna hit on that. Like, if it came to a point where like this is somebody who be third in my life, like we see each other, it's like that, then it kind of do feel like I don't want you fucking with them while you fucking with me, because like now it feel a little dangerous. Yeah. But I feel like I do understand. I really got this topic because I seen 50 Cent. He recently did a Breakfast Club interview, and they spoke on Nicki Minaj, and he explained her differently than everybody else. And he was like, Nicki not that crazy, like really. When it was like, because I think the interviewer said like she be turning on the young girls if they talk to somebody she don't like, and he's like, no, that's just New York shit. He was like, she just kind of feel like pick a side. He was like, I'm the same way. Which I could see that with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 50 is like that. So I don't know if that's like a old school thing or a mentality thing, but
if it's real beef, I feel like pick a side. I feel like you do gotta pick a side. Like I said, if it's real beef, I feel like I done been in situations to where like niggas got beef. And let me tell you that it's different with men, right? Because when two niggas I fuck with got beef and I be around both of you niggas, like the one who's scary, gonna be the one to have a problem most of the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The one who's more scared of the other nigga, they be the ones who more so got the issue. Oh, bro. But like I done been
with that nigga?
Yeah, but I done been in a situation
where you
where
checking your phone. Don't post where we at.
Like I done been in a situation where like I remember when I was in this like back in high school or whatever, but like I had a homeboy who was like really on some. He would have been my homeboy. We was cool, but he was on some fake Crip shit really or whatever. And I had another homeboy. Me and him was real tight, and like he ain't like that shit.
I don't like that either.
Like
I done been around niggas.
Yeah, like he ain't like that shit, and he like,
what are you doing?
And he liking it. Like he was like, he used to do shit like wear a red rag just to make a nigga say something. Like, no, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's petty.
But yeah, like, cause it's like, bro, get off that. Stop acting tough. Like, he was one of them niggas who like, and God bless the dead, he passed away. The nigga with the fake Crip nigga or whatever. But he passed away though. But I remember like I was around them boys.
Did it backfire you?
Nah,
that was some different shit.
It was some other shit.
Damn.
But I remember like I'm like, all right, I'm really trying to, cause he not gonna say nothing to them, but he gonna do a lot of like little around the way like talking to other people about it or whatever, to where like these boys gonna end up having to put hands on bro.
Yeah.
So I tried to smooth it out, cause I know my dog really ain't having no real beef. It's just that you be going around here acting like you tough with niggas who not tough, and my dog, he don't like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So he like now he testing you, because like stop acting like that like with them niggas, bro. Like act like that with niggas who really tough. You know what I'm saying? So I talked to my dog, cause I knew it really wasn't no real beef. I'm like, hey, bro, stall him out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I have been in a situation like that where, but it was sides, like motherfuckers chose sides.
Yeah.
When I said on the west side, I was in middle school, and this one nigga, God bless the dead, TJ, he died too. And we used to hang with TJ, and like these new niggas had moved to the neighborhood. So the nigga who I used to hang with, Amp, me and Amp, we hung the hardest. And then TJ, we hung with him too. That's crazy.
I ain't even mention my name.
Yeah, I'm like,
it's not me, but
not that Amp, y'all, not that Amp.
me and Amp hung the hardest.
Yeah. But yeah, like, so me and Amp, we used to hang, and then we used to hang with TJ. But TJ stayed on the other side of the neighborhood. Me and Amp stayed near each other.
Yeah.
And there was another nigga we used to hang with too. So these new niggas had moved in there, TJ, and TJ got cool with them. Amp, one day when I wasn't there, up to my grandma's house, some shit happened, and them boys about to bump. So Amp fell out with the niggas.
Yeah.
So I don't know these niggas like that.
Yeah.
So shit, TJ was kind of like scary. You know what I'm saying? He used to want to keep the peace. So TJ wasn't finna cut them niggas off, and Amp wasn't fucking with it.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like sides was.
Yeah.
And then,
Sometimes if your dog say you gotta pick a side and you don't pick a side, that's picking a side.
But then I knew Amp was a dramatic ass nigga too.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, well, what really happened? Like, cause Amp be starting shit. So I'm just like, what happened? But Amp was one of them niggas like, he looks square, but he'll get out there 1 against 50 and fight everybody.
Yeah.
So
Crash out.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, Amp, I'm on your side. I don't know these niggas.
Yeah.
So it was like undercover pressure. Like we'll see these niggas walk to the bus stop. Like it was, but nothing ever happened. But then it's like Amp had pressure with TJ.
Yeah.
Like them boys started beefing, and then one day it like blew up on Facebook and shit, and like niggas thought we was finna have to fight TJ too.
But see, I feel like that's some bitch. If I was TJ, I wouldn't have been looking at it like that either, because you see them boys every day, and you can do something if you really wanted to. Don't have pressure with me if it ain't real beef.
He was, but the thing is, like, I used to feel like Amp used to try to bully TJ anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it was just a reason.
Yeah, so then it kind of like became pressure. I didn't really have no problem with TJ, but then after that, it was like, whatever. Me, I ain't no fake nigga. TJ died while we stayed out there. He got hit by a car at the top of the neighborhood.
Bro, you talking about little TJ?
Short.
He had big eyes? Mm-hmm. That was my little nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, TJ was a cool nigga. Fuck Amp.
Cool as fuck. Yeah.
Fuck Amp, nigga. Fuck Amp, nigga.
Yeah, okay, so you know the story he got hit by drunk drivers?
Yeah. Yeah, I knew little TJ. That was my little dog. TJ was... Fuck Amp, man.
Yeah, no, TJ was cool as
TJ
fuck.
a sweetheart.
Yeah, he cool. That's what I'm saying. Like, TJ wasn't on that.
Damn.
So it's like...
I had a feeling that's what you was talking about, too, when you first said TJ.
Bro, like...
When you say he passed away, damn.
I fucked with TJ. And
yeah,
then,
little
like,
TJ played on the football team.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, he used to play football.
He played for us.
And TJ, like, had a tough life because, like, his...
Yeah.
His mama, yeah. But, so, like, yeah. So it kind of caused division. And then, like, even when he died, bro, like... I ain't gonna lie, I didn't go to the funeral because I just felt like that would be fake of me.
Yeah. He died when I was in Alabama. Matter of fact, when I had to fuck around, move to Alabama, he had passed away. That shit hurt my feelings.
I actually more indifferent. I don't like going to funerals.
Yeah.
But like, I wanted to go, but I just couldn't go because it's like it got to a point where like his whole family knew, like everybody knew it was asides in the neighborhood. Yeah. So it's like I don't want to pull up to, you know, want to. Yeah,
that was my little. TJ was my little homie,
cool
bro.
Ass little nigga,
that was my little homie, bro. Like, cause we played.
And you know that girl got off of him, right? It's a white girl.
Yeah, I bet. He paid for Pine Forest, and his big brother was our quarterback.
He wasn't supposed to take that hit.
Yeah.
It was his little cousin crossing the street. But yeah, man. So,
yeah, damn, boy, you fucked me up. That nigga, bro.
TJ was a cool ass little nigga.
He went to La Villa with me too, bro. When he came and seen, I think I was in 8th grade at the time. He's in 6th grade. When he came and seen I was at La Villa, bro, that nigga was so happy, bro. He was like, cause now you cool. Now you cool.
He was a ladies man too.
Yeah, he had the whole. That's what I'm saying. Like trying to that nigga a bitch for real. Cause trying to bitch TJ is crazy.
Yeah. But it did also feel like a little war wound because it's like, damn, TJ, you chose them over us. Like, you don't even know these niggas. Yeah, but these niggas was more outside. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And TJ kind of was falling into that.
Yeah, he was.
Because that night that happened, he was out there. They wasn't even supposed to be out there. You know what I'm saying? So, Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, TJ was a cool ass nigga. But back to the topic.
He's like, they're my cousin.
Yeah.
That's my cousin. He used to hit me with that shit.
Like
He's like, yeah, they're my little cousin. We played Pine Forest together. I love little TJ, man. Rest up little TJ. Damn, that shit just hurt my heart. They was posting pictures of him like a couple weeks ago. I guess it was the anniversary of his birthday or something like that. I can't even look at pictures.
He had an older sister, light skin.
Yeah, he had an older brother too, Devontae. Or whatever. Man. I can't even look at little TJ pictures of little TJ, bro. That shit be like, damn.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked me up with that one.
Yeah.
Rest up little TJ for real. Damn.
Yeah, R.I.P. little TJ, man.
Damn, that shit hurt me. Let's wrap this shit up.
Let's go ahead and get into it. But basically, to close out that topic, I know I always say circumstantial, y'all, but I feel like it's circumstantial.
No, it's definitely circumstantial.
It is always weird when two of your homeboys beefing.
Yeah, and then I done had two of my homeboys that fucked, but with niggas, bro. I was gonna say that fucked around. That was crazy. I gotta finish that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But I was still saying, I done had two homeboys that done fucked around and got into like real beef and shit. Like, and you know, but like once we get older and niggas in the street. That's petty beef can turn into street beef. But I know how niggas be, bro. Niggas can have real beef, bro, and talk it out, and then that shit won't be nothing. So I just don't get in the middle of that shit. Like, and don't talk to me about that nigga. Niggas know how I am. No, I'm solid.
Yeah,
so
I feel like the only way you can play it neutral is if I think that's why the lines get crossed because a lot of people don't know how to play it neutral.
You got to be neutral. Like you could hang with niggas and
and they be gossiping and going back and forth and they keep it up. You know what I'm saying? But I think if you a real nigga and you really know how to play it neutral and you just like, look, that's between y'all, then you could do that.
Bro, I be playing in neutral with you and your man. So I know it ain't real beef.
No, it ain't real beef.
Yeah, like I'm not finna be like, oh yeah, bro, let's link up. Like that's a little crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm not finna be like,
yeah, no, of course.
The nigga comment on my shit, I'm like, no.
Fuck, yeah,
that's I feel like that's whole shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but I wouldn't do no shit like that. But yeah.
I feel like niggas is weird. Like they're like, yo, I don't fuck with him. Go and follow him. Go with him.
Yeah,
like,
that's weird.
I'm not even like that. Like I can fall out with a nigga. It's okay to outgrow people. I can fall out with you. We can keep each other on social media, whatever. Now, if me and this nigga, I'm putting hands on each other and shot at each other, then I'm gonna be like, hey.
That's different. Yeah, I ain't even, bro. So the nigga who I went to my man, tried to tell him was tried to whatever. Them niggas tried to piece it up with, bro, or whatever. I went to him too. I'm like, hey, bro, like I holler at them boys, man. Like y'all boys can talk, bro. Off my face, that shit'd be dead, bro. He like, bro, you told them what I said, bro. Like, nah, bro. Like them niggas heard because you run your mouth, bro. You be talking. He was the type of nigga that talked to women, like trying to tell women what's going on, a little tough. And he was spooked by that shit. I fell out with that nigga behind that shit.
And that's another reason why I don't like being in the middle of it, because even if you're not doing shit, they still...
No, he was really spooked, and I called him. I was like, hey, bro. I said, because he was like, bro, I said, hey, bro. I said, bro, this is me, bro. Like, I know what's going on for real, bro. I'm really trying to spare you for real, like. And then I got to pull your card, and then it was like, you know what, bro, I ain't fucking with you no more, because you always on some weird shit. But I know a lot of niggas who be faking trying to be tough, bro. They just be looking for some shit that they ain't getting at home or some shit. So
that's why I never went at TJ when that shit happened. I was just like, I'm like, you're not fighting TJ. Like, first of all, I was way bigger than TJ.
TJ short always as fuck.
And I'm a tall, scrawny nigga. I'm like, bro, no. But yeah. I would
have wore that for Lil TJ.
That was you said what?
I said I would have wore that for Lil TJ. I don't like that shit. I don't give a fuck when it was.
I don't even know what happened to that nigga.
Because he never was no super tough, Aki ass nigga, bro. He was a real good nigga, bro.
He never was like we used to do shit, but he wasn't like the fight. Like he not on.
He wasn't a bad nigga. Nigga ain't have a bad bone in his body, bro. Nigga was a great
and
kid.
He went through a lot. Like when that shit happened, I think it fucked me up because it was just like. Why like shit be happening to good niggas or people who really be
that
going
nigga was
shit.
a sweetheart, bro.
Yeah,
like real sweetheart for real.
Nah, he was a good nigga.
Yeah, let's wrap this shit up. Yeah, let's get it. Real quick.
What Paid N Bazed plays?
No, shout out right now.
Oh, okay.
Get it right quick.
Yeah, hurry up and do this
because we already got our
yeah. All right, shout out rock out of the week. So we got. I can't say it now. What it is, y'all boys, for confidentiality reasons, I'm not going to say my name, but I'm a 24-year-old male from Duval.
Lame.
Hey, don't do our pages like that.
I'm playing, bro.
I stay watching y'all pod, and I love what y'all are bringing to the city. Anywho, me and my girl work together, but we're on different shifts. One of my dogs that I've been cool with since high school plugged me and her with the job. Me and her are high school sweethearts, so her and my dog know each other too. Basically, her and my dog work the same shift, and one day he needed a ride home. Me and her were on the phone when he asked, so I told her that day it was cool. Now, for the past 2 weeks, she's given him a ride at least 3 times without asking me first. I didn't even know she was still giving him rides until one day I called her, and he said what up to me while they were in the car. I'm typically not insecure, but I feel like they are crossing the line by still riding together without consulting me first. Y'all boys tell me, am I shot out if I adjust it, or should I just rock out and chill?
Hey, bro, out of respect for you because you watch the pod, don't take this the wrong way, but you sound like a hoe. And I'm going to say this because it's y'all mutual friend. And really not hiding it from you. She just ain't know she had to ask. And then, bro, like, shifts sound like warehouse shit. Working with your shorty already is a little off, bro. But as a man, you shouldn't even be letting your shorty work in no warehouse, bro. You just asking her to be thrown to the wolves, bro. But nah, bro, like they should consult with you or whatever. But like you the one who really feels some type of way. Is this your friend or not, bro? Like you got to kind of figure that out.
Me, I disagree.
Yeah, I know you would have put her head through the windshield.
Yeah, no. I feel like me just personally, things that I have been through in life, I don't fully trust anybody. And I feel like certain situations and scenarios, two people shouldn't put themselves in. Now, I'm not saying you should trust your old lady and trust your friend, but my old lady shouldn't. Me personally, I'm like, my old lady, she's not going to give no nigga a ride home without asking me first. But I know my partner. It's all about knowing your partner and who you with. It sounds like y'all aren't on the same level with boundaries and knowing each other.
And you the one who told her it was cool in the first place, so she probably feel like it ain't no big deal. And because the fact that he was comfortable asking, it just put some boundaries in place, bro. Don't sit on it. Don't let it fester. Talk to her. Tell her how you feel. Talk to him. Tell him like, yeah, bro, that's a little like, yeah, like whatever. And then set that boundary like that, bro. If anything, and that's really your dog, you come get that nigga, bro.
I feel like you are. It's gonna look a little worse if you talk to him.
You got to talk to him.
Unless he keep crossing the line, I feel like it should initially start with her. Like, because outside of like a homeboy, the person you lay with, that's really your best friend. That's really whatever. So it really needs to start with, hey, I don't feel respected as a man by you keep giving my homeboy a ride. I know that's my homeboy, but you ask me first. Because let's be real. Let's put the shoe on the other foot. If
she be pissed.
Giving her homegirl rides, bitches ain't going for that. Yeah,
but like I said, like let her know that, hey, because this shit can happen any other time in another situation. So let her know, like, yeah, no, like that's something that you definitely should come to me about, and then you got to talk to bro, like, because if he gonna think now, he feel like because both of them been doing this shit, they gonna feel like this shit just cool and okay, and then when they that's gonna create a situation where it can get a little weird. Yeah. So you got to talk to him like, hey, bro. Like, you know you my dog and shit, bro, but don't be riding with don't be like just hopping in, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not doing that, bro. You need to kind of like holler at me or whatever, but like, I don't even know that y'all riding together and all this. You just got to talk to your dog. And if your dog, he gonna understand that.
I will say, like, I think a big thing, like, with men is, like, when you say, am I insecure? You're not insecure, bro. You just being aware.
I don't think you're insecure.
Yeah, you're being aware.
I don't think you're insecure.
And a lot of people who are too naive, them the ones who get fucked over.
Yeah.
Because one day she done gave him a ride. Now this bitch 2 hours late getting home.
Yeah, I don't think you insecure. The reason why I say you sound like a hoe is because you should have. Why not just talk? You should have before talking to us. You should have talked to them, bro. Because
everybody's not confrontational.
It's not. It's like I don't even think it's confrontational. It's more so like your feelings are valid, bro. Like your feelings are valid. So it's like talk to them about it.
But in a world where men are
you right. I'm sorry,
insecure,
bro. Yeah, I'm sorry. Bro.
He just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
like,
I'm sorry, bro. You right.
Bro,
yeah, I'm sorry.
You a bitch.
Because like me and my homeboys don't move. Like I can say anything to my homeboys, like and just keep it 1K or whatever. And then also like, really, my homeboy would never ask my old lady to get him a ride at the same time. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
it's about knowing boundaries. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but he got both of y'all at a job. It sounds like y'all are really friends, and it's like if this just your friend, I feel like you got the right to be more upset, like how V saying, like if it was just your friend, but it sound like this y'all friend and like, y'all mutual friends, not because you introduce him to her or vice versa. Y'all mutual friends.
Okay, cause like I went to high school with somebody I dated, and like we all knew each other, but she used to try to play it like my friends is her friends. It's like no, the fuck they're not.
Yeah.
Your friends are your friends. My friends are my friends. We all know each other from high school. Stop fucking playing with me.
But if he put them both on with the job, it's like, and then especially like say because it could be a situation where this was her friend before y'all was even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If this was her friend before, you don't got the right.
He ain't elaborating.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't really got the right to kind of like.
Yeah.
If this is my friend, this is my homegirl, and then she start dating you and we cool too. Like you don't got like I don't have to ask you for permission to ask my homegirl for no fucking ride.
That's
bro.
different.
Like this is my friend.
That's
bro.
totally different.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't really know. So I'm like,
but if it's like that's your homeboy and she knows of him and things like that, as long as it ain't been no weird shit going on, like you call her, she not answering, or she taking too long or something, just adjust the issue.
Because the nigga being like, "What's up, bro?" They clearly don't see nothing wrong with it. That's why I was saying you sound like a hoe a little bit because you jump into like the all the way to the extreme. And by hoe, I really kind of meant women, but I'm trying to be nicer to the.
But I also think too, people need to know boundaries.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
like you said, your homeboys would know. Like, I know. Like, it don't matter.
I don't even bring my girls. I don't mix like that.
I don't mix.
It's not. It don't really.
And it's not even on no like. It's just certain things you just.
We just not kids.
Yeah, like.
You know what I'm saying? We not kids. So like we not in a situation where like y'all sound a little young.
Yeah.
You said 24. Yeah.
I think lack of awareness. Like some niggas just don't know. They like shit a free ride. They gonna keep asking. So yeah.
But shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, you not shout out. Address it, but you don't gotta like go crazy about it.
Rock out. Just be calm and like be secure when you come to your shorty about it too, and your homeboy, bro. And then you'll find out if a nigga really your homeboy in this situation, and you'll find out if your shorty respect you for real.
Right.
So like this is a good thing, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the good one.
Paid N Bazed plays. I got mine. You got yours?
Yeah, I got mine.
So on my paid side, I've been fucking with Jay-Z somehow, some way. I just been listening to a lot of Jay-Z in general. And on my bass side, this is my song, my spiritual song that I listen to. It make me feel calm, make me feel safe, and I've been listening to it every day with my devotional. But it's Selassie is the Chapel by Bob Marley. Y'all jump on that.
Posting that.
Yeah, y'all jump on that. That shit, okay. Yeah, that's one of the ones.
On my page side, I've been fucking with that New Raw Wave Federal Nightmares. He snapped on that bit. I fuck with it. And on my bass side, I've been listening to that new Summer Walker, Heart of a Woman. Yeah. Somebody said something good on Twitter.
That's both ours. Shit, fuck it. I'll take that. That'd be my shit too.
Somebody said, it was like, people was like, the song is missing something, and the nigga was like, it's missing that good old bridge.
Yeah, a bridge,
yeah.
If
it was a little longer with a bridge, it would be.
Yeah, because I don't like today in the R&B now that they don't get to the point to where they just go crazy on the ad-libs like they used to do. Like by the third verse, that's where we get in the yeah boo hoo tee.
Yeah. But people who like freaking out, like again, I already told you I hate numbers and charts. They're like, oh, she's not charting. Like
it's one song.
It's one song, and Summer Walker be all right. Let's be real. She didn't have like a major hit from that last album, and the last album still went crazy.
Yeah, no. That's not what she goes for. She's an album person. Yeah.
Okay.
She's a real artist.
And lastly, Hygiene tip of the day.
For me, it's not really a tip. I just want to let y'all know that, like, I'm a nigga, like, I'm obsessed with, like, using Q-tips on my ears and shit. I don't know why, like, I just, or whatever. So I actually want to try, I'm going to try an earwax candle, and I'm going to report back to y'all. I want to see what them like. I never did one before. Yeah, I want to try these. I'm kind of scared.
I be putting peroxide in my ears.
Yeah, I can't do shit like that because I be scared. Like I don't like the little when the liquid gets stuck or whatever. But I just always be Q-tipping and shit like that.
Hygiene tip of the day for me, I'm going to say, go to the doctor.
No facts.
Yeah, like what we just talked about earlier in this episode. Like black men, go to the doctor, go get checked. Yeah. Go make sure your health is okay.
Yeah, annuals.
Yeah, because
semi-annuals.
Nigga, and I'm not talking about just go pee in a cup to see if you got STD. Nigga, go get some blood work.
Yeah.
Go get some
Have
shit.
a PCP. Hey, let me tell y'all something right quick. My hospital bill was $52,000, bro. Get that shit in blood. Suck my dick.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'll never pay attention.
You're
to
never seeing a dime of that.
I don't give a fuck. That's reparations for me.
Yeah, suck my dick. Yeah. I'm not paying it.
I've never paid a hospital bill, nigga, and I never will.
Come get it, nigga. Come get it out of me, nigga. Pause.
Yeah, white people really be freaking out about them hospital bills, nigga. Never.
That shit don't impact your credit.
No, it don't hit your credit or nothing. Like, man, fuck you.
I don't give a fuck.
And I'm going back next time something happen. Nigga, I stand there extra day next time too.
Oh, like you said, shout out to Baptist. I fuck with Baptist. They're a good hospital.
Yeah, that's why I went to
Black
Baptist.
Black people go to Baptist.
Yeah, don't go to shit. They was like,
that's what they take
do you have a preference, Baptist or Shands? I'm like, come on, be for real.
Nigga, I could have got shot 9 times, and I could
like, be for real.
I'm gonna be like Baptist.
Patch myself.
I don't care if Shands across the street. All right, man. It's been a great episode.
Most definitely.
We appreciate y'all. Again, new changes coming. Tap in with us. Talk to us. Comment. We're gonna comment back. Subscribe, like, share, all of that. Let us know how y'all like the new setup too. And yeah. Oh, we got some real palm trees coming too. These just some my package got
sign us the fuck out so I can go pee, bro.
My package got delivered late. Oh, he's back now. This nigga got
I've been drinking a lot of water, bro.
I've been wondering why you slowed up on pee.
Yeah, nah.
Maybe you're just full of pee and shit. You wasn't big, you was just bloated.
I've been drinking a lot of water though. Like
that's what it was.
Especially waiting on you. Today.
That's why you lost weight. You was just bloated.
Nah, this nigga, that was snacking on being high.
All right, man. It's been a great episode.
I like your fit too, bro. I see the coordination with the pants and the socks, bro.
Shout out to Dream selling these beanies.
Dream?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna say how much. They for the low though, but these are special. You got to go DM her.
What
it
say?
I don't know.
Something. All right, let's get out of here, bro.
Yeah. DM her if you want a special.
Shout out to Dream.
What's her name? But she also sell do rags and shit. Whatever. I'm low key one of her ambassadors. So tell her V sent you. But yeah, shout out to Dream.
Send us some. We put them on the table right here, Dream.
For real. All right, man. But it's your boy Low Key V,
and it's your main man K Thrizzle,
and this is Paid N Bazed.
It's Paid N Bazed. Get money and wash your ass out.